Hello and welcome to Just Play Tabletop Wargaming. I'm Ritchie.
Hello, James.
And today we've got an Age of Sigmar battle report for you between the Kharadron Overlords and the Nighthaunt. Big game, lots of excitement. We'll tell you how we got to this this matchup in a minute because, Nighthaunt versus KO, both ends of the spectrum really from the competitive point of view. But I think a really exciting game put together here for you guys. So look, first of all though, everyone who's live, thank you so much for watching us. Sorry we're a little bit late getting out there. And if you're watching it back, please leave any comments. And if you're live, ask questions. Love to get back to you. Try to get back to everybody we can. If you've got any questions about the game, the armies, fire them over to us as well. If you enjoy it, give us a like. And don't forget, subscribe. Really helps us out. And you'll never miss out on any of our content again. And more than anything, if you want to support us, you can at justplaygames.uk. You can make your next hobby purchase from us. We would really appreciate it. Right, let's get into the action.
Let's do it.
We knew we were playing Kharadron Overlords.
We did.
It was on the cards.
Yeah.
My favourite army, your favourite army. Luckily, I got to play it, maybe because I'm the only one who's got one painted. So, you're a little bit behind, aren't you, on the paint on yours? Too many projects, lad. You keep doing...
I have done 2,000. I just do my ships, don't I?
Okay, yeah. You done all the men?
I've had a semi-assembled frigate for about 6 months now.
Yeah.
But the boys are done, aren't they? So I have done them.
Got distracted by Lumineth a bit.
I did, but I also need to paint my Aether Wings that you can't.
I've got to make you some more of them as well.
That's
yeah.
Right.
Well, you see the Aether Wings in a minute. They're a little bit unique that we've got some. But yeah, great game. We didn't know what to put against them though. So I was like, Jim, look, bring something we haven't had on before. Whatever you want, see what you can make a game of it, and I'll take the challenge. And you've gone for Nighthaunt.
Yeah,
which I think is quite cool. You know, they're certainly a worse army than Kharadron Overlords, but they do a lot of things that could cause us some problems, I think.
Should be a fun game. I mean, it's going to be chasing each other around the board. We can all maneuver. We can all fly. I can come up from the underworld, of course. And we thought Nighthaunt, and Ren could be fun.
Yeah.
Fun to roll dice, some fun moments. You have a lot of ships, so it could be tough to dodge all of those bullets. But however, the Nighthaunt did get some love from Barak, which I have over here, in terms of the battalion, because I can run Lady Linda now. But we'll get to that with the lists. But I think it should be, although maybe a skewed matchup, quite a fun one, and certainly, hopefully, more importantly, entertaining. Yeah,
and we like that. Like Simon Be'lakor, both of these armies were supporting Broken Realms Be'lakor. Yeah. You got a lot of help, a lot more things. I got some great little buffs for the heroes.
I love the hero Aether Gold stuff now.
Yeah,
it's so good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's going to be good. So we'll talk about that in a minute as well. That's fantastic. Right, I think without further ado, we should have a look at the armies we've got on display here today. So first of all, we'll check out my Kharadron Overlords, and then I'll talk about the lists, and then we'll do the same for Nighthaunt. There you have it, my Kharadron Overlords. Super proud of this army. It was the second army I ever painted for Age of Sigmar. The first one was like Mist Destruction, Thunder Tusks, Night Goblin Screens. It was horrible. It wasn't really an army. But when these got released, fell in love with them straight away. Loved the boats, loved the airships. Didn't quite get to put them on the board for quite a few years, but now we can. They've got it right. They've made much better rules for them, and we do get to see airships on the board today. And I've got that in spades. You might have noticed the Aether Wings we talked about earlier that I've made out of Admech Petruri Skystalkers or something.
Guys with the wings.
Yeah, but you check them out. If you want to look more, check them on my Twitter. I like them, the drones coming out the boat sort of thing.
Yeah, because you mixed in with those Endrinworks tools, right? So you've got the drill heads, you've got the Skymines from the Skyfarer unit. So it's very themed to KO. I'm very excited to see if you ever did Vortex and what that would look like.
Oh, yeah. I want to do the World War II mines.
Yeah, the sea mines. Just floated.
The ones that guy from Aether Castle were pretty sweet as well. So I really like them. Anyway.
That's what I thought of. You know, he's hot fuzz when he hits the mine.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's just all junk, and then it clicks, and it was like...
I wanted them was like... I'm going to do... That's what I'm going to do anyway, because I'm
Aether Khemist really cool as well, don't
yeah, it is. I'm feeling the urge to play Warplaner Vortex. But Tom, let's show the people what I'm playing today.
Right.
Let's stay on track, right? Oh, so you can see what I'm playing. Yes. Excellent. So let's start off. Barak Zilfin. No surprises there.
Best Barak.
Best Barak. If you want to win games with Warhammer, I think so.
Got the most tools.
I tell you what, people have had some success with some other ones as well, and fair play to them. Now, what Zilfin does for us is there's a couple of things, but the main one is it gets a hero phase teleport once per game, which allows you to do quite a lot of things out of sequence. It allows you to like teleport, get lads out, teleport, then move your ship, close the distances, teleport, cast Warp Light and Vortex. So that's a big part of what this faction does. I call it like one of my cooldowns. I don't play Warp Light and Vortex, so I think it's so important. I use it often later on in the game to allow me to take objectives off people, because you can get out within 3 when you get out of a boat from garrison, which is just really, really good if people can't quite screen or maybe haven't got all your interactions figured out properly. So love that. It also means that they get to auto run 6. They get to dodge, having a fixed command trait as well. They get an extra upgrade for the airships. So it does give them quite a lot of stuff. So yeah, Barak Zilfin's the choice. From the top, I've got 2 characters. I've got the Navigator, which is my general. So that's what I've done to get him a command trait. Now, the Navigator's got a fantastic ability. I get to pick a unit on the battlefield that flies. Quite a lot on this matchup.
I got some.
Yeah. Hey. And on a 3+, they half movements. Yeah. And on a 6, they take D3 mortal wounds. And the command trait that I took, Stormcaller, allows me to re-roll that roll. So really, really good at getting it off. Dream situation for that is, I don't know, Footslogger army turns up with flying monster, right? A Maw Crusher, a zombie dragon, something that's half movement doesn't half make a difference when you play those games. So I really rate that. The second thing he's got is called Voidstone Orb.
That's one.
It is auto unbind. Meta is packed full of wizards that cast spells really easily. So it's good for like breaking up people's sequences when they really want to guarantee get something off. And you'll see that when you look at Jim's list, how that can make an impact in this matchup as well. Next up, I've got the Chemist. Now, I never used to take a Chemist, but I have because of Broken Rome's Bellacore. What the Chemist has an ability which allows a unit wholly within 12 to reroll 1s to wound. Now, you can't use that on garrison models, and generally you're garrisoned. But now, if he spends an Aether Gold, he can. Plus, that's in the hero phase. So it allows me to buff a unit shooting in the hero phase with their Aether Gold. And then when I get to the shooting phase, because you can only use Aether Gold once per phase, it allows me to buff them again with the likes of your normal Triumphs, reroll all wounds, which is a really popular one, along with saves are probably the best ones here. So fantastic. Got a big buff. So I've got him on the army. Staff of Optimisation is +1 to hit. Not really much of a thing. It's the fixed one from Barak Zilfin. Unit-wise then, I've got a battalion, which has got 2 frigates in and 2 units of Arkanauts. Now, that is another cooldown, which allows me to get units out and get on objectives easily. Basically means I can move the ship and then get the guys out.
And then a 3d6 charge.
Yeah, and have a
which is big, because it helps you get there.
And then get within 3.
Yeah, everyone, me included, always forgets about the 3d6 charge.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've rolled 2d6, and it's like, if only I had the extra dice.
Really good for reaching far, getting on back objectives, really things like that.
It's only the Arkanauts that get it, of course, but they're the ones that will be going onto it because they get buffs around objectives as well, so it's quite cool if they get on.
Oh, yeah, good. And you can use it multiple times, but generally when your Arkanauts get out, they don't often get back in. Usually someone looks at them and then they die. So, but yeah, 2 units of 10 Arkanauts. But great, fill up my battle line, gives me 4 battle line there as well, because the airship's cast as battle line. 2 units of Thunderers at 10. Good shooting unit, all got rifles, nice and long range shooting, just ramps up the damage. Both of those are chilling in the Ironclad with both of my characters. Ironclad's artifact allows it to carry 20 and still be able to fly high. And then the 2 frigates, one of them has got the +2 move artifact, and the one's got the Malefic Skymines. Well,
Omniscope, that's
Omniscope.
It. You can see further, can't he? So he's like, look, they're over there.
And the Skymines on the other one, which is against flyers. 2 + D6 mortal wounds. So
you've got benefits against me for sure.
I have, yeah. Well, you have against me as well, because once you tag me, I can't like fly high and get away from you as well.
That's the counter benefit. You're like, oh, you ships get me awards. I'm like, true, but when I tag you, I do turn off.
Yeah, because guess what? You can't fly away from flying things because they fly.
With 5K.
Yeah, it's not quite that easy. Little bone guys on the floor, no problem. But spooky ghosts, not so easy. Yeah. Well, look, that's my list. It's 1990. I don't think I'm getting a triumph today, but I'll see when I go over to gym. But I like that the Chemist took me down to 1990, give me a chance of getting a triumph. Which
Chemist, though, just to touch on, probably not what to include, but probably the best hero now.
Oh yeah,
with the Barak changes,
yeah, I do, and the fact that he can take the Warp Lightning Vortex stuff as well. So spell in a bottle, which is why it's super popular.
I just love the fact that see this boat come down and this little guy comes up at the bottom and like, what's he doing? He's like, ah. I'm like, what's that? Like, ah.
It's like genie stuff, isn't it? It's so cool. That's my list. It's the list that me and Jim have worked on and played with mostly since Kharadron.
We have actually co-developed this a little bit. I'll suggest the bad ideas. You'll correct them.
You suggest some good parts of this as well. Steered me in some directions. So
and then that's the process. And now we've arrived here. But I still think if I went to an event tomorrow, I would take this over the Vortex.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I would as well. And I know this is a little bit different to what I've seen win and what I've seen would be a typical Zilfin list. We're quite high drop. I don't mind going first. People say, oh, you need a double, or what if you get doubled? Well, they've got to get it, haven't they? So let them roll that dice, and the odds are in my favour. Yeah. So I'll take it any day. And I've got the Aether Wings, which I didn't mention. They're a key part of me being allowed to do that. They allow me to, I describe it as get the game going without committing anything. So I can go first, go and score all the objectives, go and gain ball control without committing my ships into bad positions. Still allows me to play cautiously. We'll get that double later on. Let's check out the challenges.
The red corner.
Jim's beautiful Nighthaunt army. We've got a great video here. This is, for me, this was his first big level up army.
Yeah, it's good army. I'm very, very proud of my Nighthaunt. No. And my display board. Yeah. I made a massive graveyard with a crypt that's opening, my black coach coming out. Very excited for this army. I love this army.
I love feeling display boards now. I've been rearranging the shop since we're opening upstairs and we're expanding our gaming area, which is really exciting. If you are Liverpool local, you should get down and play some games, join some of our tournaments.
Yeah, for sure.
But I've got display boards. I'm like, what am I doing with these?
Mine's in the loft.
Well, I've got a 4 foot long Gits one, like this long. I've got a Savannah one. Yeah. Tom's got his giants under our feet. We're trying not to kick them. So
I am kicking it.
I'm not into display boards. I think I need a little fold up one, just generic. Maybe I spray a different colour depending on what army is every time.
I've got this bucket that I sprayed black and put a bit of glow on. There you go.
yeah. I need to do some more of that. Sound. Anyway, let's check out those Nighthaunts.
Okay, Nighthaunt. Okay, let's talk about Nighthaunt because in Be'lakor we did get processions.
Okay.
Now people are like, what's a procession? Okay. First of all, read the Be'lakor book. And 2, a procession is like an enclave or a swarm host. It's basically a clan tag, if you will.
Skyport.
Yeah, exactly. Skyport. It's probably more relevant, isn't it?
Everyone says Skyport still.
Well, they're right in front of me.
Yeah.
I think I named everything else. But yeah, absolutely. But I'm not elected to take one of those today. No. Because they buff Arkanaut buffs Chain Rasps and Glaive Stalkers, and the other one buffs Hex Wraiths. So I'm not running those today because I don't really have any Glaive Stalkers painted, and I don't own the Hex Wraith models.
Yeah.
Because I'm just not into it. Okay, because the new Rage came out and I wanted to focus predominantly on those models, so I have loads of those. But what that means is I'm not locked into a command trait and artifact. So I'm able to pick. So I've gone for everybody's favourite with my Dreadbane Harrow as the general.
Mm-hmm.
So he leads the line, of course. I know Linda's present. We'll get to her in a minute. But he leads the line, and he's going to have ruler of the spirit hosts. So, it's the usual D3 return on a unit or a heal. if he's within, I want to say 9, it probably is 9. It's not wholly within though, which is cool. Arkanaut's here, obviously, no longer in his battalion. I normally run him with the 2 Blade Gas Revenants in the Condemned. But
new battalion though this time, so
I have a different battalion.
Yeah.
But he's here because he's obviously a great source of cogs. He can burn the candle on himself and get the +3 to cast. And next to Arcane, quite fortuitously.
Nice.
Now you do have a very pesky orb.
I do.
So that could be a problem.
I'm gonna make that a problem. So
that may happen. But so he's there. He's quite punchy in a fight. Maybe if he can kill a skirmish unit, like he'd love to take 3 of these birds off, or perhaps an Arkanauts cause a problem.
Sure.
But ultimately, his movement once he's up is good. You know, he's obviously moves 12 or 14, if I'm check, but I think he was pretty much 14. So he's quite fast across the board, and he's one of those that you can run onto an objective later on. Because when I come up, obviously I can't move.
Yeah.
So we'll go down the list in order, because next we do have Alinda, and I want to make sure I'm saying this right. Okay. So, yes. So we've got Lady Alinda is here, but she's in the Sorrowmorn Choir Battalion. Okay. So that is her Dreadscathe Harridans.
Okay.
Everything I always think
Dreadscythe
Harridans. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Harridans go in the battalion with 2 units of 4 matches. Okay.
You were lucky there because you've loved those Dreadscythe Harridans for ages, and then they've had a little bit of help and a bit of a
they've got new scroll.
Yeah, they got new scroll.
I was ahead of my time.
It does make them a little bit better. But yeah, in a battalion as well now.
Yeah, so everyone's thinking, why on earth do you own 20 well-painted Harridans? You might be the only person in the world that has them. But I used to run them in Legion of Grief, which before Nighthaunt got some point adjustments and obviously the Barak support, I would run it with Manfred, which was +1 to hit, +1 to wound. It was like 280 points for 20.
Oh, cheap.
And you could put Van Hells on them, and 6s to wound was double damage.
Yeah.
So you had a lot of agency out of a unit for so little points. And when I lost it in Grief, obviously I could bring it back for CP. Penny and Gravesite, my general was alive, of course. But so they were really, really good throwaway unit. You know, to Richie's point, to get the game going, my Harridans would just go turn 1, charge anything, and then they would die and pull in retaliation. But it's fine because we just rise them again. So they're a good unit. So I've got 20 of those company Linda. The reason why the battalion is great is because she counts as being a general.
Okay.
Which before was always an issue with Nighthaunt because you really wanted her as the general, but because of her command ability only works if she is the general. But the Harrow probably needs to be because of the Legion's teleport that you can do. Basically, you can relocate a unit for a CP to wholly within 12 of your general.
Okay.
And obviously, with the Harrow having a teleport at the start of the movement phase, combos really nicely because you can basically bring your unit to wherever you want, provided he's alive. However, if he's an enemy model within 3 of them, you can't do it. So, but that's important because now I think she's very playable because she counts as a general even though she's not. If she goes down, you're not sad because you still got your general. And she has now in this battalion, she can on a 2+ shrug wounds to a Harridan unit. So the fact I've got 20 Harridans now gives her a lot of survivability. Not to mention, she gets a lookout, sir, when she's next to the unit. So she's on 4 up on rendable save. If she fails to shrug, of course. So yeah, really survivable, which means her magic becomes a mainstay, and she has abilities that just do mortal wounds. She just does them. So that's really, really good. Unless you roll a 1 like me and then you don't do them. But, if you get the 2 up, it's great because she goes, with the veil. So it's really cool. So she's here for sure. 20 Harridans and 2 4 Banshees. So that is the battalion. Pretty good, I think, because you do want to use the Banshees maybe. They're like cool little 4-person unit you can bring up and just put an objective.
Yeah, they're not bad.
They're like my Aether Wings, really. 4 models for 80 points. It's not terrible. They do have -2 rend. Again, they could probably hurt some Arkanauts, maybe. But, fine. As a tax, if you will, for the battalion, to have a Linda that's survivable is a big deal for Nighthaunt.
Yeah.
Then we get to the heavy hitters.
Okay.
I've got 30 Go Gas Reapers, everybody's favourite, yeah? They are going to fly
boys,
screaming through the wind, okay? And they are obviously a big hammer unit. I do have 30 of them. I run 30 because you always lose some. Everyone always talks about your unreadable save, but it's only 4 up.
Yeah.
You still fail half your saves, and then you lose models. So it's nice to get them about 15, maybe more if I can, when they've got the 2-inch reach re-rolling. So it sustains the damage for a longer period. And then I've got Blade Gas Revenants. 10 Blade Gas Revenants, which this week for sure I remember they reroll all hits on the charge.
Okay.
But they combo well with the Spirit Torment because they do that even if they haven't charged when he's nearby.
Right.
Yeah. Now he also allows everything to reroll once. Nighthaunt units, right? So that's good. But for the Revenants, especially if they're near one, they can reroll all hits, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Now they have retreat and charge, so they should always really be charging. Because again, if you roll a 10, in Nighthaunt, they can attack straight away, then in charge phase. Breaks a lot of sequencing, which is quite nice because you've got abilities on your boats that trigger the combat phase if you're charged by a flyer.
Yeah.
Or even at the end of the charge phase, but I can still attack before you do them. So,
yeah.
Hopefully, we'll see that today.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to roll loads of 10s.
Yeah.
Loads. I'm going to be fine. That's the list. I'm pretty sure you were at 1990, weren't you?
Yes.
I'm at 1990. So we are tagged. I have cogs as well.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't mention that. But I don't mention it when I talked about Arkanaut, but I do have cogs as well. Obviously, Arkanaut can attempt to cast it with pluses. If he does fail, I still have Alinda as a wizard. And I do have Pendant of the Fell Wind on the Spirit Torment, which is +3 move to units within 3 of them. So that's because it's pretty good.
Pretty fast, yeah.
That's the list, 1990. I'm 8 drops.
I'm 9.
Which is a good number.
Yes.
Because it's less than you.
Yeah.
But your list doesn't mind going second, so it's okay. I mean, first, sorry.
Yours is just as mine either, so you're going to have the choice, so that's interesting. Yeah. Well, let's take a look next at our deployments. Yeah, so we'll go to the overhead. We'll show you where we've got. We're a bit late live today because deployment's got a bit intense, figuring out where we're going to be. So I'll go through what I've gone for first. Really, Jim really easily got to outdo the outdrop game on me here. You know, he's deploying a unit, he's putting stuff off the board, so he's got to see where a lot of my things went early on. I got to do everything I wanted, really, besides one thing. I'd love to see him position Arkanaut poorly and me have my Navigator in range for an auto 1-buy in turn 1, but he hasn't done that. So Aether Wings have screened out my army, pushed them as far back as I can with 9. What I've done distance-wise here is if he can just about tag some of these, barely put any attacks on them, but he could tag them, and we're talking like he's going to have to roll double, he's going to have to roll 10s, or get...
I'll do that anyway.
Or get like 6s and be able to pile really far and get it to be the closest model over these models. So we're talking like double 6s, 10s to charge, all sorts of things like that. So pretty unlikely. But you may say, well, why not just put them back a bit more and make it even more safer? So what these 2 boats have got is that they can strike out to both of these to steal them back. So if Jim did decide he wants to go first and get aggressive, these have got the movement to move, blow their cooldowns, get the lads out with our 3, and hopefully steal these objectives back or start to steal them back. So that's why they pushed a bit further and just covering that option here as well. Some Thunderers can just get back in the boat before they fly off. So they just help them with some of the screening back here, really. But yeah, pretty simple for me. That's all I've really gone for.
I've gone for the absent approach. Half my army's in the underworld. Okay?
Yeah.
We're not ready yet. So I put both my chain rafts. You might spot a few grots because I have left 4 chain rafts at home somewhere. So they're standing in. So we've got ghost grots. Who, if people are from Destruction fans in the chat, they've got something to cheer for. But we've got 2 chain rasps on the objective, just to zone the ships out. If I do give it to the Sterling flies high, it obviously has the option to do that in the era phase should you want to. They are supported by a hero because I have to have some drops on the table. It's not ideal for my Spirit Torment, but I don't want to put anything else up.
Yeah.
4 Banshees there, just behind the rock, just living life. Again, to zone Ritchie to over here because he's out of range of my Blade Harrow. He's as far in the corner as he can be. Arkanaut is still a bit susceptible to being shot, but he is next to Arcane. He does have a fair few wounds, and we can spend a CP to reroll ones to save. So we are in a good spot. That's pretty much it. There's no real thought behind assaulting you with my deployment. It was just
you would really come into this game like I'm going second.
Well, you just put stuff in the ground and see where this goes. Because obviously when I'm doing this, because I have to put a unit on the board first before I go to the ground. Ritchie then puts the ship down, but you don't know if there's anything in the ship.
Yeah.
So for me, it's not really, there's not much show and tell with the deployment. It's just to make sure my ranges are correct. Don't lose your heroes if you do give the turn away. Because if you make a mistake in deployment and all of a sudden you have to take the turn to correct it, that can really throw you off keel as well. So I've tried to do that. I'm sure I have made some errors, but as is always the case, but I've tried my best.
It's one of them, isn't it? We're evenly matched, but you may not be when you turn up against a place, particularly in the tournament. You just play pick-up games against someone you don't know. You got to do this sequence and see what you can milk out, see what you can find out, because it only takes your opponent to do something like, oh, wow, he's done that. And your army can flip to being aggressive, right? You've got cogs, you've got a big way to cast it. Well, you could just be like, you know what? I'm going to cover the board now and I'm going to stick something in your face. So if your opponent...
Yeah, but one thing I was looking for was, to Richie's point, is if these Aether Wings and you just put them in front of your ships, to screen the 3. So you're like, oh, so you can't get within 3. I don't mind at all because I would happily charge onto the objective, kill some birds and take it. Now the fact they're here, I'm a bit too deep. If I come up, so it's interesting because if I give away the turn, the birds are going to go and score, which they get the game going. If I take the turn, maybe I kill the birds, but the boats can still get there. So it's interesting to see. I think you're going to have to play from behind and come through late on. I think so.
But it's not too bad because the other thing we're playing here is Total Conquest,
which is why it's exciting.
Yeah, and it's good because I go first. I can score these, but Jim can just take them back and get 2.
Yes,
so
when I've got loads of 10s.
It doesn't do a lot, but I expected to go first. I've sort of planned for it. I'm ready to capitalise. But before we get onto the first turn, Tom, let us know what we're doing with secondary objectives. Secondary objectives don't make a massive difference in one-off games of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. So we allow Tom to pick them for us. He's keeping a tally. We've got some forfeits coming up. And yeah, just play some spicy ones so we get to play through all of them. So Tom, show the people and let us know what's coming for us today.
Okay. Evening, boys. How's it going? Evening, chat. How's it going? Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this one.
Okay.
Feeling pretty good. I feel like I've given you one that you think, I could probably do that one. And then one I'm like, I don't think I'll be able to do that one.
Okay.
That feels like that every week for me.
Yeah, exactly.
But 2 of the last one.
And one ahead for this season.
What we're going to do this week? Kill the Lion Clan with Melinda.
Well, we'll start with KO first.
Sure.
Okay.
So, KO, you have the bait. What is your bait, do you think?
Oh, I had that with the
Alinda.
No. You have to kill one of your own things.
Ironclad.
Oh, it's the Ironclad.
Oh, that's quite good. If it goes down.
The Ironclad has to die.
With loads of sides going through your portholes like that.
Okay. So that's one that you might be able to do.
Yeah.
You've also got to kill all the heroes as a headhunter.
Oh, that's not. You pointed that.
Right,
that's a nice one.
Yeah.
Well, Alinda's pretty well protected now, though. Hard to kill. 2 she bounces wounds, right?
Yeah. She is, but
she's got 27 wounds with a 4 unrendable save.
This is correct. And now, because she's a general, she can bring models back with a command point.
Okay.
If you choose to use it.
Nice.
Normally, you would never use that because she's not your general. What
does she bring back? Like D3? Yeah, cool.
That's pretty exciting, right?
It is exciting.
Yeah. So Nighthaunt, you have to pillage. So what that means is you have to have a unit of 5 wounds or more within 3 of a terrain piece that I choose.
Okay.
In my zone?
In your zone. It's the big old rock.
It's so easy for you. Okay.
Is it?
Yeah, you just teleport something there at some point, right?
5 more models.
I'm not defending that at the back of the board, am I? 5 wounds.
5 wounds.
Oh, Dreadbird Harold, just go there. Okay. Easy. Okay.
Okay. So
you see who's been friends with Tom for 20 years. Yeah.
The second thing you have to do is kill the battle line.
Yeah, see, that's why it goes away. Battle line for which you also includes the frigates.
Yeah, 2 frigates and 2
so
Arkanaut. Well, it's quite a lot.
It's a big ask.
Yeah.
So there you go.
It's a big ask.
How happy are we?
Happy. I'm happy. I'm good for that, Tom. I'm good. Thank you.
I'm
Give me a good one.
Always good to practice no hope, desperate scenarios, isn't it? So I'm always up for that.
Kobayashi Marus.
But
don't cheat though.
But seriously about auxiliaries though, guys, it is really important to practice them because at events they do are tiebreakers. They do owe you additional points, so it is nice to practice them because you will have to pick your set when you go. Yeah. Normally, event organisers ask you to pick 5.
Mm-hmm. So if I lose later, I'll say something like, "Oh, it was game 6 of the ETC." Tom told me I had to get me auxiliary, so that's what I was calling. That's the situation I was practicing for. So yeah. Should we get to it then? Are you going to confirm that I'm going first?
It is tempting to get cogs up and just go. It's not as impactful as you would like. I'd like to move the birds out and then have to choose where the spaces are. I think I'm going to give the turn to the Kharadron Overlords, Barak Zilfin. Turn 1.
Expecting it, so I'm happy with that. I'm good. I've got that in my mindset.
You just like
already.
To go first anyway.
Mate, let's have it. Right. So hero phase, first of all, for me, I get a 2nd command point from the battalion and then starting. So I've got 2 command points. I don't think I'm spending any though to do anything. Am I going to Zilfin move? I am debating the Zilfin move actually, which is so unusual for me.
And about 5 minutes of no, I like to save. I like to First turn, so I'm going to move now.
I am really like debating it, you know. And debating like, because I'm thinking basically how I'm going to establish a perimeter from this turn, and I can do it quite easily with these Aether Wings here, these Aether Wings here, and these Aether Wings here. I'll establish a perimeter of 9. I can dump all my ships into the middle. So quite easy for me to do. I'm going to go quite hard. I'm going to like try and wipe out as much of the stuff as on the board at the minute, really, because he can come and get me anywhere. I'm not really seeing a point of trying to establish some like, okay, I'll play a slightly negative turn 1. I'll just do some scoring. It's total conquest. If I do some scoring, he just gets them back. So I'm gonna go in more than I normally do it. I can't because they're out the boat. So that's out the window. So
I say you never leave them behind.
Yeah.
You could leave them there to zone out this objective. Maybe.
That's good. That's made a decision for me. I'm happy. So yeah, it's gonna be nothing in the hero phase. I don't think I'm going to spend my chemist gold yet, because there's nothing left. There's nothing to kill. I should wipe all these lads out. No fuss.
The poor chain rasps. You know they've suffered enough.
I'm going to let you talk to chat. And I'm going to
you do some movement? Okay. How everyone chat? Welcome Thursday evening. How's everyone doing?
Yeah, it's all good. First one. I'm going to do it as early as possible. So it's a Lariel. He says, "Hello, it's Wang Loon from Brunei."
Yes,
Brunei.
Hello, my man.
So I was chatting with him on Facebook today, and he's like, "Oh, it'll be 2 o'clock in the morning by the time you start," and that was 53 minutes ago. So he's probably not awake. So I'm hoping he's watching it back later.
I'm so sorry we're late on the day you chose to watch.
It's not the day. He's been watching it the whole time.
This is why we do it on YouTube, though, man. Appreciate the love joining us live, but you are free to watch it back all week, so don't worry about it. Get your rest, get your sleep, and enjoy it. The next time you pick up a paintbrush.
I mean, Brunei.
Great place to live.
We never thought we'd get to speak to people in Brunei.
The reach of YouTube.
Amazing. Yeah. So Relian has asked if you're wearing a dwarf costume. Hi, Relian.
Hey, Brad. How's it doing? We miss you, sir.
No, but what he's doing is he's wearing his new hoodie from his game developing studio, aren't you? Look at that.
Yes.
What in the world?
Yeah, you can't buy this. This is my own hoodie.
Absolutely delightful.
But I am underneath, though, I will say, because it's Thursdays, I am wearing my Marathi t-shirt.
Oh. Okay. Beautiful. Look at that. Couldn't be more nerdy.
There you go. So she's always with me.
Amazing. Yes. So Joey G. Hi, Joey G.
Hey, Joe. You said you were for me today, so that's the first. Okay.
I know you're not the heel anymore.
It makes me worry. What's going on?
He said, excited to see Lady O do her thing without getting instantly blasted.
We all are. We all are.
Yeah. I mean, Jim's paint job is unbelievable, so it's nice to see this particular Lady O, but to see any Lady O on the table and not get instantly deleted is nice.
Yeah, I love my Lady Linda with all the blood running down the veil. Very cool. Very grim dark. Very cool.
Which is in stark contrast to the person who painted it. Because you're literally the least grim dark person I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to go spooky. I'm a big Scooby-Doo fan.
I mean, I'm looking at Ritchie's colour scheme for his Luminet, and I'm thinking, how is that not your colour scheme for every army?
Because I have to fight the enemy to say no. But everything can't just be pink.
That's true.
Or can it?
Yes.
I did contemplate heavily for my KO to have pink underalls with like gold or silver armor, and I didn't do it. And then Ritchie's literally used a very similar scheme on his Luminet, so now I'm not like, maybe I should have done it.
Definitely should have. Yeah. Bakuchi Dancer. Hi, Bakuchi.
Hey, Bakuchi, man. Appreciate the comments. Thank you.
He said, hello, scary matchup. Hopefully Ghosts won't get blasted off too early. I don't think they will at all.
Can't get blasted if you're in the underground, can you? Stay woke.
Yeah, you can't lose if you don't play. Rambo Squirrel says hello.
Hey,
Rambo Squirrel again. How's it going? Paul Bowden has said, at least the higher end of KO won't come into effect.
I'm counting on it. Okay, so hold on to your butts because we're going to roll some 4-ups. It's a 4-up game. Okay? Maybe with some extra hit.
Fury Throw 2 has said,
hey, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Thanks for joining us. Hope you're well, sir.
Yeah.
We'll see you back here soon, hopefully. In the new gaming space upstairs, because I don't know about you, Tom,
those ones.
but we are going to rent that table for some Curse City play.
Entangled.
I'm excited for that.
She is in Curse City. For those of you who did get Curse City and were fortunate enough to grab a copy, amazing.
I'm very excited for that. Corey Hockman.
Hey,
Hi,
Corey.
How's it going? He said, just picked up some Nighthaunt stuff. So this is perfect timing.
What did you get, Corey?
Yeah, tell us what you got.
And why was it Lady Olinda?
And why wasn't it Harridan's?
I mean, you can get Harridan's, man. We got a new scroll today. We're going to see the exploding 60s of the Harridan's.
I remember the first time you brought the Harridan's was round to mine when we were playing in the little tournament that we play every year. And we were just, none of us could understand why you were doing it. Like,
it leads you grief, they're cool, because you've got all your other stuff. Harridan's are just like, because normally in a Legions of the Gash army, you'd probably have like dire wolves or some kind of, cheaper unit skeletons maybe. But I got my Harridan's. Plus, they look cool because they got roses in their hair. So every time I play them, when you roll the charge, I always think of Seal. That's
That's not how that song goes. That's cute.
That song.
That's what I'm thinking.
JP's in the chat. Hi, JP.
Hey, JP.
Yo.
Speaking of Lumineth, sir, you should come and get it from my house.
He says, army-wide ethereal, what's not to love?
What's not to love? We don't mind rend. We don't believe in rend. It's hard to rend something that's a ghost, that's a cloak. Because in my mind, when you shoot your bullets, they just go through the cloth.
That's true.
Yes.
Unless you've been to some city, maybe Huracan or something, and bought special ammunition that's blessed. Which I don't think, by the look on his face, he hasn't.
Duncan Stacey Marks. Hi, Duncan. How's it
Hey,
going?
all right.
So, Duncan is the guy. You know those terrain little things that I've got in the bag that I use for literally every game.
I want to say yes to that.
You know the terrain markers.
Oh, your wooden markers.
Yeah.
The
This is the guy
bag.
that gave me them.
Duncan, I want some.
Yeah.
Okay, because you just gave them to him, and I'm here having to make my own dice and my own stuff. Like a peasant.
Like a peasant, indeed.
If anything, I should have yours.
No, they're
Duncan, if you have any spare, feel free, because I would love to use them because they're so good and it's so easy just to.
I know. I was saying to him today, they're literally the best thing I own, and I got them free.
They are super cool. And a good board is a marked board, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Get your tokens out, get your markers out. Everything's visual, everything's marked. It makes everyone feel better.
I know, amazing. So he said, Nighthaunt for the win. I can dream. I don't think you can dream, mate.
I'm dreaming with you.
I think. I mean, those Harridans are going to do some work. I joke, but I think they'll do some work.
We will definitely do work if we can charge.
I think you've got a good shot here.
I think all right. Obviously, I'm going to get with double turn because I've owed one after last week's horrendous ones in succession. Can't really complain though because Ritchie did roll double one to cast a teleport with Angelos.
That's exactly right.
In back-to-back turns. So maybe that was my ones coming back.
Bakuchi dancer again. Hi,
Yeah.
Bakuchi. He said last month he painted 237 models. 237. I don't think I've painted that much.
Bakuchi, is Bakuchi the one who does all the Chaos Saves Darkness? Has that over 10,000 points?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice. Well, good, you know what? Good for you, sir. 236 models. Are you a commission painter, or do you just does it for your own army? Because that's something 236 is impressive numbers to get through.
That's mental, right?
Especially if it's Marauders, because they're all like bespoke armor poses, aren't they, with flash and axes and stuff.
I mean, even if it was just 3 colours and base, you still have to build them and paint them 3 colours. Like that's insane. Those are mental numbers. Yeah. Like I say, I don't think I've done 237 ever. Like in my entire life.
I have.
Like I've done 20 sectors this month, and genuinely, that's enough for me. Like that's too much painting, and that's for a display board.
But you painting, you can play horde armies as part of the appeal, isn't it? People love having lots of models, having big shambling hordes. Just in the Grave Lords, the Warhammer Fest, people are going to pick up those new skeleton models, those new Deadwalker zombies. They're going to have to paint loads of them, and I'm excited to see those hordes for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Aethercast, how's it going?
Welcome, guys. Thanks for having us on.
He said he's late, but he's here. So
is that Mr. Bauman?
I think it's Lee. So I think Max comes in on his own name. But yeah, we were on their show on Saturday. I enjoyed the first maybe half hour, and then it got really into the weeds with KO, and I was just completely out of my depth. Yeah,
but you learn all the secrets.
True.
I can kill these guys now.
True. Yeah.
Because I understand. My Gargans are like, no. Because they can move in hero phase, get out, charge me, so I'm going to stand over here.
And get shot over there instead.
Well, yeah, you're still going to eat some lead, but you're on the objective and they're not.
Exactly.
And that's the life of a Mega Gargan. You don't do what I do and charge a Loon Boss for no reason.
I mean...
Because it only backfires. I mean, his sickle went through both knees. 9 damage. No one wants to see that. It's not, it's not healthy.
Rambo Squirrel has got a question. He says, would you add a melee-orientated element to KO or keep them as a shooting scoot army going forward?
Well, I would say the Skywarders with all their pikes, and the Riggers do have a combat element. It depends. Yes, 100% I would. I'm always in favour of new models. I would love to see a couple of combat units that are solely combat and don't have another function of shooting, if that makes sense, which the Skyfarers do. So yes, I always encourage more Chaos and Overlords units because I think it would give a different dynamic. Because I think you'd see things like Morna and Barak, which are already good, become a bit more prevalent, maybe, or Zon. Zon with the Skywardens charging as well. So, because at the moment, if you want to play the combat, you really are just playing Zon, aren't you, with loads of Skywardens. So, yes, I would absolutely love to see that. I would love to see, but I suppose if you were super into KO, you might not be super into combat units because there's other armies for that, right? You might really be into the shooting. So you can see why GW probably have a tough time of doing multiple units. But we will see, because the only support they've received in the care package was the little drinkable suit guy. Yeah. And he's the best of both. He's really good in combat, really good shooting, really nice hero.
I think the difficulty will be is how they're not going to be in the boats, right? They're not going to be little Arkanauts with...
I would like to see the combat guys in the boats, so that they get buffs to fight in the boats. So they're like little combat crew. But who knows what the future holds? But yes, I'd absolutely love to see that.
Cool.
Of course.
Liam Alford.
Hey, Liam's back.
How's it going, Liam?
Can I interrupt? Do you mind if I use my Zilfin move?
Unbelievable. It's like the longest KO movement phase you've ever seen, isn't it? Every week.
These literally hardly made any difference, these run rolls. Like, the units could get onto them and whatever anyway.
Unbelievable. So go on, you.
I need to put some models here. Otherwise, I'm just not going to have anything.
But does that mean that you have to leave the Thunderers here?
No, I'm just doing it with Frigate.
Right, all right. Okay.
Cool.
So I'm going to dump it like you.
Liam said, morning, guys. I think he's losing his head. Morning, guys. Hope you're well. Looking forward to this one. I think we all are. I think.
Yeah, welcome, Liam. Yeah, thanks for joining us again.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it right now. When the shooting phase comes, less so.
Yeah, probably.
But then if I roll over 5-ups, then it's back again.
Good call.
Yeah.
Duncan has said, have you ever tried putting Arkanaut on a Balewood?
No, I haven't.
He does fit, right? He's less than 8 wounds. You can technically put him on there.
Yeah, I think technically you can. Trying to think of why I would. I suppose if you wanted his Rainstorm spell to extend, or you could put like Shade Mist on him and you wanted to get it on as his law spell. Like I've got Soul Cage, which is I suppose would be a really good combo with the Bellwind. But yeah, I'm not sure because like you kind of have to pay for cogs, maybe. But if you don't, braver man than me, because he's going to be rolling flat nines. Good luck to you. But I think you only take one in the spell. Each caster can only take to cast one in the spell. He gets the additional buffs with the candle, so he probably has to be the one that spits it out. It allows me to leave a Linda in the ground. I suppose you could, if you wanted to, turn the Harrow into a wizard, because you can do that with the, I want to say the command trait, could be an artifact, and then he can, of course, cast it. He casts the Bellwind, Arkanaut gets on it. In fact, no, because you would want to use him to the cogs, so you'd have to, Bellwind from Arkanaut, then he'd have to cast cogs.
Right, yeah.
Because the caster goes with the Bellwind, don't they? So it has to be Arkanaut that casts the Bellwind.
Well, so also, you want him supporting your troops, right? Because he's fast and all that kind of stuff.
Plus, I hate the Bellwind, just full stop. So I don't like to use it. Even if it was each. Although it is very good as each. Have you finally moved everything?
I think I am.
Do you want another half an hour?
Pretty happy now.
Okay. Before we move on, though, Joey G said, Blade guys get +1 attack on the charge, not rerolls.
Thank you, Joe. I knew there was a reason you told you to get the chat.
Cheers, Joey. Oh,
okay.
Go on.
That's me. That's me.
Yeah.
So that's me. That's me. I'm
Happy?
here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm happy. I'm happy. Right away. Okay, so look overhead. Let's go. Let's see how many things I've had to do here that I didn't like doing. So I use my Zilfin cooldown on a frigate to deploy my Arkanauts far enough up the board. Now, I reckon I might be able to avoid that. Like, I don't like using that cooldown early at all. I love to use an Ironclad later. I love to get all my guys out on objectives, but I just couldn't screen the front of the table without putting something out. So this frigate was here, and then these Arkanauts got out, and then it's moved to here to protect this side, okay? I don't love that. I think like maybe I could have just put a frigate aggressively at the front, and he probably wouldn't have went first anyway, and he could have just moved 14 and done that.
That's what I thought you were going to do.
Yeah, like...
But then, I don't know, because they're maybe
I'm quite a safe player, though, so... But I think I could have maybe gambled on that to achieve this formation. You can see it. 8 wings, 8 wings, 8 wings. It's no perfect, you know, he can't get me formation or nothing. I've got me Ironclad within 30. That guy, I can auto unbind his cogs. Every objective, he can't get on without making a charge roll. So can't get on 9, can't get on 9, can't get on 9. He wants to, yeah, right? But he's not going to have cogs. He's not going to have his bonuses. So I'm just saying to you.
What if the orb doesn't work, though?
It always works.
But what if you get it out and it's dull and it's not shining?
No, I've painted it really bright.
You can check.
I've used fluorescent paints by Green Stuff World, just play games like UK. So you can get them.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's me. I made sure I've took these objectives. Yeah. He can get 2 if he gets them back, but he's got to roll 9s to get them.
At least a 9.
And he's got to commit units like to these weird sorts of places on the board. Not too bad for you because you can pull them back with a Dreadfire Harrow. So forcing him over here, it's not that big a deal for the Nighthaunt.
We were already over there.
Yeah.
That's where we were.
Let's shoot some ghostly boys.
Let's see how this goes.
So next thing is options, right? Yeah. How many of these units are within range of certain things? You know, this guy's 12-inch gun within range of the Banshees. It's within 12 of these. Got 12-inch guns only in range of here. 18s on lots of moles. All your options, all your guns. Who can shoot what? He's got a 24 there. He's got a 24 there. I've got 30s over here. If I get to that point, you've got to try and make sure you give yourself loads of options and then get cycling through your guns in the right order, okay? So I'll start with stuff that only has one option, okay? So let's get started. I don't think I'm going to spend any command points on shooting this lot. It's just not worth it. I think I can kill most of them. I don't know if I kill all the ghosts.
You do get some rewards against flyers. From your
boats.
Exactly,
for the boats anyway.
So it's really only beyond the Arkanauts, the boys of the boats.
Yeah, I haven't done the Chemist one already, so I think I'm best just maybe sitting on my gold. Good chance to get charged. Good chance to need me re-rolls on things. So I'm going to stick to what I've got. So we'll start with this boat here. It's scary, like when you're doing the ranges. You think how good your opponent is, right? Like how many casualties you can remove from when you're shooting. This has only got one option with its shotgun, but it can hit lots of models. So it's probably not the best one to start shooting with. I think I'll shoot this frigate. See through the gap underneath.
Are you shooting my benches?
So
awful.
He's only got one option as well.
Yeah. No, they got 2, right? Benches are
yeah, they've got a bit of a split. Yeah. And this is in range of
all.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot the Arkanauts first. They're not within 9 of an objective, which is a shame, but they do another jobs. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pistols over at them. And then 4 pistols, everything else into this front unit here. Okay, let's get rolling lots of dice.
Yeah,
so 4 pistols first, 8 shots, and no minuses, so just 4s. And 4s. These Banshees just prime to die to these, look at that. 4.
This is on the Banshees?
This is on the Banshees.
4 upset?
Yeah.
For 1 life.
1 alive.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because they're not within range of the death plus. I don't think. I want to say I put them within 12, but have you got past?
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm going to start shooting the other shots at the unit that's near them here. So I've got 6 shots from the Gatling gun. 5s. Ooh, 4 hits. 4s.
Is this the Banshee?
No, this isn't to these.
Okay, so show you
4, yeah.
5 up.
5s, yeah.
Baby goes to 5 up. Okay, that's the way it works. Oh, what did 1? And is it just 1 damage?
Yeah.
So we get a death to save from the Spirit Torment, which we don't, plus we lost 1.
Okay, 1 dead. 9 shots from pistols. 4 hits. 4 swoons. 2 wounds.
5 plus. Is this on the front unit again?
Yeah.
Fail 1. Dead. 2 dead.
Skypike.
Oh.
Hits. Wounds.
Do
Round 2.
you mean the Skyhawk?
Skyhook, yeah. Sorry.
That's hell of a Skypike.
Sorry, yeah. Skyhook.
Just one save, is it?
Yeah.
5 up. Fail?
D3. 3. Oh! Okay, so that's them shots.
So that's 4 dead.
4 dead. Let's see him. It's the only shot I've got left. It's okay.
And now I'm going to bring them back and take off some grots, which is what I should have done
Oh, yeah.
in the first place.
Jim with his models you can't find.
Yeah, I basically like 23 more chain rats at home, just in a different box, which I know every week and just refuse to change. And I'm missing a mansion as well somewhere.
Okay, so next, this one is going to shoot, and it will shoot everything into those.
Gonna finish them off?
Yeah, everything into them.
Yeah, because of course I can't return models to them, so it's nice to finish them.
So we speed roll some stuff here. So the great sky cannon on
You could use a
scatter
shot, yeah.
is D6 shots, same profile as the Gatling. So extra shots, 5 extra. So 5 plus 4 from the thank you. So 5 plus 4 from the carbide.
I know you are rerolling one.
I'm rerolling one, yeah.
For my poor little baby ghost, are you getting me?
I did 2.
All right.
I've still got lots of 2s. 5 hits.
So these are all, for those that don't know, these are all double damage, 2 damage pieces.
3 wounds. Ooh, 3. Not so good.
Couple of 5s here, could be a bit annoying.
Yeah.
So it's 4 damage?
4 damage.
3 dead.
3 dead. Okay. Not very good. Okay, so still got thunder options there. Okay, so next it's the Ironclad. Don't really want to fire that right now, if I'm honest. Okay, I'm going to fire Thunderers, 10 of them into
Rasps.
this unit there. Yeah.
Okay.
And no buff on any of these units. So 22 shots. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18,
4,
22 shots. So these
the
are
sergeant gets 4 shots because he's a boss with his big rifle.
3s to hit.
Take that. Sometimes I look at dice rolls out and you think, is it good or bad? I'm like, I'll just wait to find out.
Yeah.
Because if you win with everything, it's good. That's how I
Like all averages, and then it goes the other way, and you're like, okay, yeah, to work out exactly how it was meant to. So not great.
4's to wound though, because I mean you did have the option to use gold, but it's not worth it here. So he's just 5 to save.
Goddamn kids. Kids are all being sick for like a week.
So we do 4, so just 1 damage, isn't it, on them?
Yeah.
So 6 up save for the torment. No, so we lose 4.
Yeah.
Sadly, the life of the goblins to check out first. So I'll replace those 3 with ghosts.
Yeah.
Because I've now got dead ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
And now we move 4. So we're going to move.
Yeah, good choice.
The ones closer to the boats, people.
So these only have that option now, so the other ones will shoot them. 10, 15.
What if they survive, eh?
22.
Nice.
I'm not impressed so far.
Someone needs to gift that, by the way, what you just did. Also, the Linda thing as well. If anyone has the ability to make gifts, we need gifts of that.
4 only, mate.
Well, there's only 3 left, so you might get them. 5s. Come on, guys.
Oh, nice.
Can we add insult to injury? We can.
Oh my gosh.
We just
Nice
looked at the
saves.
Thunderers and were like, come down
Nice
here.
saves.
Swinging my chain.
Chain.
Chain mask, isn't it?
Yeah. What is that from?
Just hit all the bullets. It's from that weird martial arts movie.
I think I've wasted the carbide shots off the Ironclad somehow here.
Yeah.
I'm not particularly sure I could have done it. Like, yeah, okay, I could have guaranteed them shooting, maybe.
I don't know.
It probably would have only took the shots off something else. So I think I've lost.
Yeah, well, you lose the torps on that, don't you? You only get
Did
torps
lose out
on
a
one,
little bit.
whichever one you shoot.
Well, I lost their 12-inch range ones, which is a bit sloppy. Right, so I've got a ghost to finish up over there, and only that can shoot it.
You do have 10 lads in there, right? So you can find
Yeah, I've got the Skyhook. Yeah. Did you lose one of them? I saved them, didn't you?
Saved it on 6, yeah.
Okay.
It's just adding sort to injury.
I've got, that might be only one I've got. Let's do him.
Yeah,
the navigator will shoot that guy over there. No.
Yes. Keep going, buddy. Use the rock. He's like,
I'm at the point now where I want to find my long range shots at characters, you know, but I can't because I do want to make sure these ghosts die. Ironclad doesn't shot. Yeah, okay. This frigate will shoot next. Carbides at the ghost and scatter at the chain rasps, the bigger unit. Okay, so scatter. 6 shots. Let's turn it round.
5 out of 6. Nice. Love to see that, don't you?
Love it. Averages. Reroll 1s. Here's some good shooting now. Let's get some of these chain rasps up the board. No, only 1 wound.
Can we get a 5 up for the gush? No, it's 2. So we'll 6 up from the 12 save there. So it's 1 there.
Okay, and then at the Banshee. 2 hits. 2 wounds on the Banshee.
4 up save. 1 goes to both go through.
4 damage. No save.
No save on the Banshee because she gone.
Okay, so I'm down to got the lads in here. So yeah, 1 Skyhook only. At the close unit of ghosts. Hits. Doesn't wound.
It's hard to hit ghosts when they're moving in the air, you know, like sheets. What does chat think of the Ethereal rule, Tom? Do they love it? Do they hate it? You know, is it negative to play against? Do they like it as a mechanic?
Well, let's pose the question. Next movement phase, I want some answers.
Scatter.
Let's do it.
At these off the Ironclad.
Yep.
Torps at them.
Okay.
Torps. 1 hit.
Sometimes, though, guys, this can happen for KO. Yeah.
Wounds.
5 save here.
Yeah.
We make it.
Oh. Okay, and then 6 shots.
Into the 5 at the back,
Yeah.
Cool. That's better.
Don't worry, wound
You still want 2s, do you?
the wound rolls are coming. Don't worry.
3, that's
only.
not bad, though. 2 damage apiece. 2 5s here, really. That's what we want. Well, we get 2. So it's 2 damage, yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
6 up save from the tournament.
Yeah.
1 dead.
1 dead.
1 dead from an Ironclad, guys. It's going to happen. The Nighthaunt are rising. Well, that didn't go how you thought, did you?
No, bad.
Couldn't kill
Okay.
Sigmar.
And charges. So we'll roll for the Arkanauts.
3d6, 8, 9.
Whilst we're doing that, Wang Loon is in chat from Brunei right now.
No.
It's like 3 a.m. for him. That's big time.
Yes.
That's commitment.
If you're painting, drinking cans of Monster, let us know how you're doing it.
What's my average? 10, isn't it?
3d6, you.
10. Yeah,
It's up to you.
So playing a reroll here. I could if these get a nice big roll, you see, I can just reposition my screen and like so much better than it is now to help protect this boat and obviously score an objective as well. Gonna re-roll it.
Okay, command point spent. It's going big for the boys. Yes, he's got it. 12. That's what he wanted.
You know, it's like I just set up my screen now, score the objective, but I'm like, I really want to murder these ghosts. I'm just like denied me so much. 12.
I got 7 of them on there, so you have to poke me pretty hard.
It's talking like a line like that, you know, it's pretty good. I think you got to be careful. You can't be deceived by the terrain. You know, the ghosts can just go on it and move over and everything. So
nothing stops us from charging.
You got 7 on here. I've put 8 models on it as well.
Yeah.
And not lose any in combat.
I was surprised you re-rolled it because I thought you'd leave the screen in front of the boats because once they go out that space.
Yeah, but I'm just going to put the screen here, right? Like, so it's not too bad. So if I lose any in combat with these, though.
Because I'm -1 if you're within within range of me as well. I remember just being Nighthaunt Allegiance. So
Nighthaunt Bravery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only the battle shot phase, but yeah. Actually, I think it's all the time. But that said, we're very scary. We're covered in blood, so they know that we've killed before.
That's it.
Yeah. We tasted blood and we like it. Yeah, so we're coming again.
Well, whilst Ritchie's doing that, I'll do some shout-outs. So, Dragonath Dragorian.
Very
yes, nailed it.
Nice.
I've literally been saying that in my head for the last 5 minutes.
Good enunciation.
Thanks. He said for the dwarves, so instantly smiled his face.
I immediately take it back.
See, I would have thought Dragonath Dragorian would have been...
That sounds very dwarvish, though, like Dwarven sort of, the like Mines of Moria, sort of like that sort of style, isn't it? So maybe he's a Dwarven fan?
Potentially.
What armies do you own, sir? Tell us. Are you a Dwarven player?
Yeah, let us know. So, as always, anyone who says Destro Bros is going to get a shout-out, so I'm going to do them now. Firstly, Gabe. How's it going, Gabe? Hawkeye? Just instant Destro Bros. I think all Destro Bros are pretty excited, and the reason why JP's just covered in the next one. What's your guys' opinions on Kragnos #Destro Bro?
Craggy. I'm not really into the Centaur aesthetic. In the same way that I'm not into Dragon Ogres, that kind of stuff. So for me, I'm not super, I wasn't blown away by him, but loads of people have, so it's cool. I know you love him.
Yeah.
So that's good. I mean, really, I think he's hit home with a lot of destruction players. That's what they wanted from him. So that's really cool. I'm excited to see him. He might be one of those models, I think, where the community does really good paint jobs, which makes the model better.
Yeah. I
wasn't really into the heavy metal paint job.
I'm not massive onto the orange.
No.
It's a little too easy, I think. It needs a little bit more. But more something.
Yeah, but he's prime, isn't he, for a different color skin tone, tribal tattoos painted all over him, like runes on him, like the sigils that are on his base. You could put that all over him, right? He's primed for that. And I'm thinking Jason, is it Momoa?
Jason Momoa, yeah.
He's got a lot of ink going on, hasn't he? And like the Rock as well, with his that kind of tribal formation around all over Kragnos could be super cool. So I'm excited to see how people paint him, how people convert him, and more importantly, when he's out, lists people will run.
Well, I mean,
with the God of Earthquakes, the end of it.
I'm looking to see how many Gargants I need to drop. I need to figure out how many giants I'm going to drop to put him in. That's all it is for me.
Yeah.
I personally love him. I think, the Centaur thing's not normally my thing, but the fact that we've got a god now on the table, honestly, it could be a painted bin bag, and I'd still be okay with it.
People just forget Godrak exists.
He's not a god though. He's just a really good orc.
Well, technically, Kragnos is a demigod. Still a god, but a demigod.
Yeah, but compare that to what we had before, which was a pile of.
You've got Gorkamorka.
We don't have him on the table, right?
No. How many points would you pay for Kragnos?
Well, I don't know.
No, but if I was asking, in general, how many would chat pay for him? A god model, how much would you pay a god? Average god model, because the Gash obviously is high.
Tacked into those three.
You now hate your charge, don't you?
Yeah. Three's because of...
Yeah, you do the objective.
Yeah.
Cool.
3, and then I've got the Skypike. 1 hit. Doesn't wound. So
it's just
3.
normal?
Yeah.
5.
5's the 5 game! No, we've got 1.
Yeah.
1 damage apiece, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we will do our 6 up save, which we get on off. So 2 dead.
Yeah.
2 dead. And I'll pile him. I've only got 1 guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to punch you.
Yeah, go for it.
2 attacks.
Yeah.
Now, we do get reroll 1s because of the torment.
Yes.
12 of him, so it's just 4s reroll 1s.
Sure.
That's it.
So I've got a battle shock. You have?
I have. It depends. Do I want to really save?
I can save 1 guy.
A chain mass. Well, I can res now and help the unit.
He's not a general anyway, is he?
No. But if I CP,
He's not within 6, so you can't. So go on, roll in. On a 1, you're alive. You got bravery 10, haven't you?
Of course, I've bravery turbo ghost. Oh no, he didn't.
Nice. And you're gonna roll your other unit, right? Because you can't lose any. Well, you can.
I lost 6 on bravery turn.
Yeah, so you can obviously, but sound all good.
That's it. You score 4.
I do. Your turn 1. Give it to me, chat. Oh, sorry. Spell time. Hero phase.
It is the hero phase.
Yes.
After I do receive a command point, so I go to 2.
Yeah.
Question is, do I want to cast Cox? Because you've all used your orb apparently. Apparently it works.
What you got? You got anything else here? You got resin? Have you got resin to do here?
Not from him.
No. Okay.
From the OBS, but they're not in range.
Yeah, okay.
Not from him. Maybe next turn if I'm the roll off. We have just spells.
Just spells.
I would need you to force you to use the orb, really.
Well, right. Like otherwise, I suppose. You teleport in the movement phase. Yeah.
Stop movement phase. That happens. Yeah. I will cast.
You can move them really far away for next turn, couldn't you? But like, you might as well just stop me having it and then cast it with plus loads.
Yeah, but it will cost a CP for him.
Yeah.
To move him alone. Yeah. We are going to cast Chromatic Cogs.
You're going to add some bonuses to it?
We've got Arcane already.
Yeah.
Cogs is cast on a 6.
7, right?
7.
Yeah.
So it's a 6 now.
Yeah.
It'd make it a 3 if I put.
What's your fancy, lad? What's your fancy?
Don't really want to hurt myself, but at the same time, if I fail the roll, you still got the orb.
Mm-hmm.
I could just try next turn.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna because you're just gonna auto bind this anyway if it does go off. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll it.
Yeah. Go for cogs. Okay.
I'm gonna put more wound on myself because you do auto bind it anyway.
Sure.
5, 6.
So yeah, it's off.
Auto bind.
Or use my gold
Okay.
and unbind with a reroll because you have cast it pretty low.
Yeah, it's really low. With a reroll, you'd expect to be the average is 7, right?
Yeah, but it's a bit risky. Auto unbind.
The orb.
Yeah.
Okay. How does he do it?
I think it usually be unbind. I don't know. I'll check. But
No, but as in like, how does I'd imagine him walking across the thing. And he just walks to the edge and goes.
He just smashes it on the deck.
Just
Smashes it on the deck. Some magic happens. It's all good. Yeah.
So I was hoping for a Tom Brady, like, your
How
lofted,
very
like, spoof.
Super soaker. Hit him in the head with it, yeah.
Super soaker.
Cool. So that's my hero phase, really, because the Harrow can't return with the command trait.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't do anything outside of that. We simply move to the movement phase.
Okay.
Well, I got 2 key things to sequence at the start because the Harrow teleports at the start of the phase,
Yeah.
can go anywhere 9 away.
Yeah.
And then I can spend a command point for a unit on the board to relocate towards him.
Yeah.
Which I'm not going to do. Because
Okay.
why would I relocate 4 chain rasps?
Yes.
Because obviously I can bring units from the underworld near him because he still needs to be 9 away. So it's not like he's going anywhere.
It's a secondary time.
Whoa, you know, serious. I don't know what these
Or you're going to res some guys.
You need to lock it in early.
What if it's shot in the head? It depends because I'm quite tempted to just go really aggressive here. Because if I get the double, I reckon I can really get 2 boats.
Well, you're back to me.
Well,
Well, I think you're back to me anywhere on the board with a double, right? Like with how aggressive you can come in. But
because they're close, that's all I'm thinking. Because if I can make the charge onto here, my next turn I can go into that just by moving. If I make the charge there this turn, that's 2 boats that are. Well, what I mean by get boats, I mean stop flying high.
Yeah.
Because of my fly roll.
oh, sorry, I score 5, Tom. I've got heroes in this boat.
Sort of.
Yeah.
I'll do that in a sec. Right, so whilst Jim's doing that, we have Gabe has said, love the ASMR James brought to Warhammer Weekly last night. Gave me so many tingles.
Oh, thank you, Gabe.
To be fair, it was pretty sick.
I haven't watched it yet, man. Too late. I usually watch it in work today. Actually, me and Scott usually watch it. I'm like, you know what day it is, Paul? You know, I actually say to him every Thursday. Do you know what happens every Wednesday, Paul? He's like, it's Thursday. I'm like, I know, but if it's Thursday, it's 1 weekly late. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like that's one of my favorite episodes that I've watched.
Oh God,
it was so funny. Like just like essentially it was like playing Tinder but with like Sigmar cards. It was just judging and being basically just douches to him. It was fun.
Oh, that's sound then.
Definitely worth watching. Gabe's also said that he thinks Kragmas looks amazing apart from his face. And I think that's quite a lot of the feedback. I don't know. I quite like it. But then again, though, I can see why you wouldn't. But I'm at a point now where I'm just, like I said before, if it was just a bin bag, I think I'd still love it because it's destruction and we haven't had anything for 6 months or whatever.
Interesting on these releases, right? Like this is, some polarized opinions on the internet on these ones, right? But I don't think much of Kragnos. I don't think it was, as a model. It's hard, right? Because you don't read the story, you don't always get everything, do you? But maybe that's not the thing that I want so much. But I'm annoyed because I would like to know the story, right? I just don't have the time. So, yeah, maybe if we knew more about we learn more about it, and become a bit more appealing. But like right now, yeah, not a particularly inventive. He's just a big centaur guy.
Yeah,
he's okay. Yeah, not a fan of the vampire ones either. But I love when they're bold and they do new stuff. I always say it. So fair play to them. It's not going to hit the mark for everybody. So yeah sound.
I think if you wanted to catch up, because you say you're a completionist, and I get that. But honestly, 2 + 12 is great.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
It's so good.
No, I know. Like the man's got a boss channel there. Like so, maybe it will. But there's enough other things that I watch and listen to every week that are keeping on top of me right now. And Netflix and the telly is hammering me with shows coming back that I
That time of year, though, isn't it? All seasons are back.
Seasons are back. Yeah. The ones that I've been watching. The Blast Kingdom.
Yeah. And
they put more Below Deck on Netflix, which is great. So I love me reality TV. Colony, which was a bit rubbish, but I'm queued up. I am queued up. Anyway, let's talk Warhammer.
No worries. So, Fraxo21.
Hey, Fraxo.
That's
Francesco, man. Good to see you.
Yeah.
All the way from Rome.
He said...
Oh,
go around the other way.
He's lost it, yeah.
He says, evening lads, excited to see Nighthaunt since I played them too. Question of the day for all three. Number one wish list for the next 6 months. Well, it says AOS 3, but we don't know that that's coming. What we do know is the next 6 months is going to be pretty big because obviously Kragnos is the last Broken Realms book and he's going to just kick ass as far as I'm concerned.
Simple for me. I want to put my Sylvanas on the board. So tell me, I've heard there's a new Alariel War Scroll coming out, right?
How if you want?
Yeah, no, I know I can, but I want some more help. So I talking about gods, I want to get her back on the board. So yeah, I can't wait to see that. See that being something exciting.
I'd also like to see you paint up half of that new model. Take off the top, take off the bottom.
The tree song reference.
Yeah. Man, I can't wait. I would definitely go t-shirts now. I've got some painting to do, even to bring the army I currently have up to like the standard lists now. Like there's some units I just don't have. Like Tree Rebs, Great Sword, Kernoths and that. So a few things to paint. I've just got 100 Dryads. So yeah.
And you've got your thematic Frostart Phoenix. So that's
true,
something, isn't it?
True.
Yeah, so...
yeah, we're always missing Ticklish. There is 3, so...
There you go, I've got both.
Yeah, I got both, yeah.
Relian has said...
Hey, Relian.
Hey, Brad.
Hope Jim has got some sleep after being up till 3 a.m. with Tom Lyons.
Well, I mean, we can wishfully say it was 3 a.m. but it was more like 4.
Rough, isn't it? Got so late.
Things I do for Warhammer.
So,
but no, it was great. I did get some sleep, not very lot, because my daughter's teething. She likes to wake up before it. So that was good.
So you got no sleep.
But I am drinking Monster. I'm heavily Monster.
Drinking Monster.
So I'm all right.
I'm on holiday this week.
Oh yeah.
Living the life.
DIY holiday. So yeah, I built a planter today.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Jordy Paul. Paul, how's it going?
Hey, Paul.
Sky. It says, I'll read.
Or eat maca.
I'll read. Jim,
bonny lad.
Jim, if you win, I will dig out my ghosts and do an army.
Paul, you've been promised to be a ghost army. You said to me, we'll both do ghost armies, right? So I went out and did one, and I came in, and you were bringing yours in, and I was like, where is it? You are out.
He also said he's doing a squig army, so...
Yeah. He'll only do Nurgle armies, guys. So just don't worry about it. Hey, this is looking messy, this is bad. This is bad. Look at all these guys.
Yeah, but this is my one big go, isn't it? And then it's scrapping then.
It's hard, like when you look at your turn. I'm looking at. Sorry, we've got more questions. No. I look at your turn and you think, why am I surrounded by guys who charge me, take all my objectives off me and score twice as much as I scored? But tell me what you would have done differently to defend there, if anything. If anything. What do you think, Jim? There's much I could do, or do you think I was a maniac? Do you think I was a maniac?
You went more aggressive than I thought, because I thought you were going to just dig up here, put the birds over there like you have done, stay here with the guns and go, right, take that back if you want, but you're not going to get these because the boats are on as well. But you've gone into the middle. Is it true? I don't know, because like, if you're in the roll-off, it's still the sweet spot. And I have to make those charges.
Yeah.
Because what you've done is you've shut down the costs.
Yeah.
Which is really big. So, like, it looks precarious, but it's all 9s. If I roll jammy 9s and 10s, sure, it will hurt, but it's more about me setting up to win the roll-off. If I get that roll, I want to all these objectives anyway.
Okay.
So I don't need to charge. But, yeah, I mean, it's a little bit... But that's the life of a KO Admiral, isn't it? You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You can't do everything.
No.
So you've got to draw your line in the sand and then choose a side to stand on. And you've gone hammer. And then you didn't kill anything.
I didn't kill anything. I killed 4. 4 Myrmidon banshees.
And then he passed it on a 1.
So admittedly, that probably makes it feel worse.
So bad.
I went super aggressive.
I'll kill all these. I'll get some splash damage on these heroes. Maybe I'll spike one off dead. No.
Right, so
so bad.
Wolfbane.
I hope I'm getting some love from y'all. Oh, it's Matt. Hello, Wolfbane. How are you?
It's Minnie.
Wolfbane899.
He says no shirt today. What's the crack? He is wearing a shirt. You weren't here for the start of the game.
I've got Marafi on underneath. I'll do this.
Yeah, he's got Marafi on.
I've got Marafi on that. Don't worry. She's always with me. Number 1 guard, if you watched last night's Warhammer Weekly, my favourite.
Right, so
is he enjoying playing LOL? What's he play? You play like Bronze Ladder?
You got married on Final Fantasy Online?
Stop it.
I can't go.
Stop it.
Can't go.
That's so weird.
To some guy.
That's acceptable.
Because you get buffs. You can all instant teleport if you're married to another character.
So you got to recall.
Yeah.
So, right.
So do you like marrying old so you can recall back somewhere? Yeah. Okay.
It's that kind of thing, I think.
Do you have to call it married though?
Yeah, you have to have a ceremony and everything.
What's the problem with marrying another man, Tom?
No.
Nobody would bet you.
All I'm picturing is them having to walk down the aisle and do a thing.
Yeah. On the bit.
That's what that weirds me out. Liliana has said they've come here from the AOS Facebook group.
Hello, Liliana. Thank you for coming and checking us out.
Happy to hopefully learn more Nighthaunt and KO. That's amazing.
Do you play one of the 2 factions? Love to know. Let us know.
Absolutely. It's also good that the work I'm putting in, talking on Facebook groups, is actually doing something.
Yeah.
So that feels good. That's nice.
Got past the Facebook admin, please.
I actually got one deleted today.
Did you?
In the Nighthaunt chat, because it wasn't Nighthaunt related, and it was a Nighthaunt battle report.
Sound.
And I was like, cool.
There's a lot of power to be had being an admin of a Facebook group.
I'll tell you what though, best admins are Aethercast because they're basically the KO admins.
Sound.
So they're okay.
Yeah, we like them.
Been difficult though. It's been a difficult road. It's weird how I feel guilty for trying to tell people that we're gonna, talk about their faction. It's weird.
If it brings people in to share the hobby, it's all worth it.
Good, isn't it? Good.
Are you finished moving, Jim?
We don't move, we float.
Are you finished floating?
I've floated and I've risen. But yes, I have.
Cool.
So, exciting times.
All right.
This is where you can sweat a little bit because we brought everything up. I'm pretty sure we have.
Yes.
I brought 4 banshees from the battalion remaining over there. The other 4 dead, of course.
Okay, so they can shoot me off right there. They got some shooting attacks.
We're going to howl at you. No, we can scream. We can scream.
Yeah, okay.
30 Grimcast Reapers. Arkanaut's obviously moved up. A Linda and a Harrodans have gone in the other corner. I've got the Harrow and the Revenants here in this corner.
How many CP you got? 2?
Got 2 now.
Okay.
And the reason for that is, guys, I want heroes for rerolls if I'm feeling adventurous. Obviously, these banshees need to be known away, of course, but the Spirit Torment and the 4 remaining Rasps have moved up. That other Chain Rasp is like not fearful at all. He's just chilling with those dwarves. He stayed where he is in combat. And that is it. That's the movement phase.
I want to talk about something. Because I know we've probably got some eagle-eyed viewers here. You know, we're competitive guys. We're, you know, I'm a professional gamer, you know. Yeah. So, what about that rock?
Yeah.
Were you kind to me or not see it? Because I cocked up with that rock.
What do you mean, is it to charge to it?
Well, you can just like stand there, right, and roll a nothing charge to get down.
So yeah, agreed.
I know. There's like lots of cool things to do here, but afterwards, because I'd set up this screen, I look at this rock, and like I hate the terrain rules in Age Sigmar, so I was like, oh yeah, why have I? You can just stand some guys there and make a really short charge.
Yeah.
So
I didn't do that because it's gamey.
Don't like it. Well, the thing is, we often don't like when we play between each other.
I saw last turn. I saw you look at it. I think you realised.
Well, I obviously measured up. Right?
Yeah,
like, I was like, oh, I had nothing more I could get away
from. I saw you think, and I did for a time. I did think, put 10 revenants here.
Yeah.
It'll be a 3-inch charge onto this. I can move on to this objective.
Yeah.
But I thought it's a bit harsh. So I've done that.
I don't mind it happening, you know.
Yeah, I know, but you know, it's a spirited game. Now, if it was game 6 of the Grand Tournament, turn 5, we'd be on that rock having a pie. Yeah, ready to go. But
big mistake by me there, though, guys. Big mistake. So I will not use height in this game either. So there you go.
Well, you fortunately don't mind it.
Yeah, I won't go onto it or nothing.
Okay. It's all right. Well, I have the choice to charge onto it right now if I want to, and I can put guys up here, couldn't I? So
sure.
And highlight and be up there because I've got 30 guys. But no, we're going to do some screaming. And for the first time in a long time, I checked the app because I can't remember the actual scream rules. Because if anybody has ever screamed with a banshee,
it's cool because like I could have stopped it as well. You know what I mean? I just like get the lads out on it. You know what I mean? I get a lad out here.
I thought you were in charge. I thought you were going to put lads in.
Yeah, I could put some guys there.
But I think when you realised you had...
Well, I realised in the charge that it could
boys,
happen. But I'd moved them. I took back once. I've moved the guys too far. It's not right saying I'll go back there. So,
well, we've...
that should have moved onto it.
Yeah. Well, because you had to move.
Yeah, exactly. That should just move there and ended that whole discussion. So...
But the screamers will be taken off them. So we've got no... And obviously now I can do a Linda.
Yeah, they don't shoot. They're good in combat. So there's no shooting. Okay.
No, they took it off them. They used to have it.
Okay.
However, Alinda does, because you're within 10. She's on the edge of 10.
She's within 10 of me.
She should be on the edge of 10.
I'll get her in.
Tell me she is. She should be 10 away.
No, I'll get her in.
Yeah, she should be 10 away. She has... Is it the Grave Sands of Time? No, that's the hero phase one. Lifted the Veil.
She won her within 9 so she can charge. Another chance. Because she wiped them out.
Yeah, but then she's away from the Harrods for sure.
Oh, that's entangling. So
yeah, stay away. That's why they're one away from that, for sure.
Yeah.
It's called... There you go, Whale of the Damned. 2d6. If I beat your bravery, take d3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Bravery 6.
Roll it, I'll check.
Cool. 7.
7, okay. Oh, the number that I need to check. It's all right, I've got it. Go on, don't worry.
I roll a d3 anyway.
Yeah.
Just in case I kill a bird. I did 3, so it would be a bird and a half.
Okay. Sound? Next.
That's it. I don't have any more.
The only shooting, is it?
Yeah. We don't have anything else?
I think these are bravery 7, you know, so... Oh, map's not loading.
Was it Aether Wings? You check it, Tom, if you can. Yeah, I'm going to move to the charge phase.
Okay. How many of these have you killed?
It would be 1.5.
Be 1.5. Okay.
3 damage.
Yeah, bravery 6.
So it is 1.5. We've made a start. First blood for the Nighthaunt. Cool. Let's do the exciting one first.
First blood? Oh, yeah, for the Nighthaunt. Okay. I would say I did kill something.
Yeah, we've got no blood, though.
Okay.
Because we've done already. We're chilled.
Come on, then. Let's have some charges off you, lad.
I'm going to go big first. I'm going to do the big ass evidence.
This could be the most miserable turn I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, the best turn.
This is just so bad. Okay, that's 1 down.
7. So we're going to leave that because I can't come back to it, can I? I need to re-roll it now.
We 100% need 1 there, right?
Yes.
So you can...
But I also could make that charge and not have to worry. Like, because they're going to move on and kill the birds
anyway. Can you hear it not being away there?
No, because I want to get my...
What's he have to be within?
He's not charging
3.
the birds.
Got to be within 3.
There's no way he's charging the birds.
He wouldn't charge on his own?
No. He's just no damage and he'd be away from everybody. If they get to look out there, he's okay.
Okay, all right, fine.
Okay.
All right, yeah, sure. Okay, look out there, yeah, you want to keep him close. Okay,
just because if you were to roll, he just backs up and goes, there's that lad.
No, I'm with you now. Okay, that makes some sense now. Sorry, yeah.
I could see P re-roll it. It is really, if I make that charge, that is big.
Well, either of these is getting you're going to re-roll.
Yeah, but the Harridan's being away from Melinda is not as important because I can still leave bodies there.
Just stream back, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna.
So that's it. You're gonna save for that one because that charge is just like can do more with it, can't you? 20 models, more models on the objective, easier to defend. I think you're right. Keep it for
that. It's that temptation of like really wanting the 2 points.
You will get all of them.
I don't know. I've got this one here. I'm just like, I can get 2.
So you should have done that one first.
Yeah. But when I rolled it, I thought I'd definitely CP in that, so I'll go there first. But that wasn't true. So
now you thought.
So I'll leave that.
That's a better charge.
We're gonna leave that
because you're saying Jim can do more positioning with those ones. He can like get on the objective, cover it more, roll big, string back, protect the Linda, screen more board space. So moving them is more desirable than moving them.
Yeah. So we leave that. We're gonna go to the big one because this I will re-roll.
Okay.
So, but I don't need to because we're going to get a 10 anyway.
Oh, it's 5.
Oh. If only I had concept people.
Get that reroll. Get that reroll.
CP reroll down to 1 command point.
Oh, come on. What's it what? Yes. Oh, it's looking up. It's looking up. It's looking up.
Banshees.
Oh, he's gone wild over there.
Oh god.
Chain rest.
Oh, he's feeling it. You see, this is a technical tournament term. This. So he's failed. He's really failed. Right, let's do some ones that don't matter. Let's do some that are gonna get in. I want to build a bit of hype up, get it going, and get it pumping again.
Spirit Torment.
He's in. Yes, they're all in. They're all going in. It's no problem. I'm gonna go over here. The dice are hot. I can see Jim in a casino losing lots of money, walking past boards saying,
I'm gonna roll right.
Hasn't rolled. Oh, here we go. Oh,
I'll leave him. Right, Harrigan's.
Here we go.
Harrigan's, people.
He's got it.
That is the knowledge. Do we have to CP that one? We'll take that.
That's good.
But it's not the 10 that we wanted.
Oh no, because what? Oh dear.
It is essentially though moving this face to get closer to this.
Yeah, no, it's good.
So that's why I was going to CP re-roll it because I want to be here next time. I don't want to be here.
Well, I'm going next, so it's okay.
Whilst Jim's doing those in,
I'm like, this is the problem with when you like. I say I don't mind going first, but it is bad when you get to this point.
Absolutely.
But normally you could deploy. Normally I would deploy more negative turn 1. You know, I've put the lads out for it here. You know what I mean? I could. You know, you could scream with the birds. I could scream with 10 Arkanauts. You can protect your ships for a long time. So maybe this time I felt a little bit different.
You just feel it.
Yeah, it's all good, baby. It's all good.
But hopefully I should get.
It's all good.
Seems I'm hoping.
So you're straight into the shot before. Big BDE all over the place. Just giving it the old woody.
Okay, so I'm going to go. So it's the start of the combat phase.
You?
Yeah, I'm just going to check his.
What you got for me, big fella?
I might go to Torment first. Because there's no damage coming from those birds. You might get a ghost.
Oh no.
Sure.
You're not going first, there. What are you talking about?
No, it's whether I go with the 3 rasps or Torment.
Okay, so are you doing any start combat phase now?
I'm thinking about it.
Ooh, what are you thinking about?
We will.
From that precious command point. Come on, Jim. You're teasing us here.
I'm not going to do it.
You're not going to do it. I know you're not. I am going to
spend. Are you going to go for your saves?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
I will go with the Spirit Torment first.
Let's do it. Spend my gold to reroll saves. -1 bravery, not good. -2 bravery now because spooky ghosts.
This is 4s and 3s.
Okay.
Does move at -2, I believe.
No.
Yeah, -2.
Okay. So 6. Yes.
That's him done.
Yes.
That's him.
Ren doesn't matter. Okay, right. Time to go with these. Now, I need to make sure I stay within 12 of my general in a boat to get combat. Is he within 4? No. One more guy in, but on the objective. And then here, it's mob. That's a bigger unit, isn't it?
It's a 3 and a 1, yeah.
That still moves him closer to that model. And then these guys get this one. Okay, so we'll put 2 on 1.
Yep.
And then as many as I can into these 4,
okay.
And these 3 into
2
into the Spirit of Torment. So 2 into the Spirit of Torment.
You got 3 there.
He's our range.
Oh, okay.
2 hits. No wounds. And then Gunbutt. Hits. Wounds, that's 1. Along with 3.
That's saved.
4.
4 normal lands.
So you saved? No, just 2.
Just save the one Gunbutt.
So 2 more 3s.
Nice.
4s, so I'm rolling these the worst way possible, nothing. 1 more Gunbutt on these, missed. And then the Sky Pike. Come on. 1 hit. Oh my gosh, come on, lads!
I thought you were going to
And
go 4 of
then
them.
2 on the single ghost. 1 hit the single ghost.
Is he going to whiff?
Oh my god, lads!
That's what happens when you made the deal for that 6. Right, I'm going to go with the 3 chain rasps.
Can't get them chain rasps dead.
I would have read them now, because if I kill 3 of your boys, I can have models.
Oh, don't say that. This is like one of them. I love these little fights over objectives, though. This
Dwarves-
is a big
dwarves
swing.
and goats.
This is worth 3 to Jim.
Yeah, no. So, right.
So,
Right.
4 chain
it's worth 3, and I
Right.
really needed to kill some ghosts then.
So we were 4.
I was saying this 8th cast lad, that's what I was like, Skypikes going to kill all 4. What's that?
4 to all in ones.
Okay.
But 4 to maybe all in ones. We tried. 2 moves.
That it?
Yeah, no red from them.
Okay, 4s, re-roll them. Re-roll. Yes, not bad.
And then that last little
That's it, we've done it.
Yes. Do you want to go with your birds?
No, yeah, go on then. 2 hits and 1 wound.
4%?
Don't even know. Their stats might be better than that.
No, so I'm losing ghost.
Lose 1.
Yeah, we're losing ghost.
Pal them out if you want them, mate. I'll take them off.
But yeah, we're just
Yeah,
edge
sure.
forward a bit. Like, because they're here at this. So.
That's exciting.
That's unfortunate, but I rolled like 4 or 5 charges.
You didn't roll your charge for Linda.
I wasn't going to charge her.
Okay. It's worth an extra point when you get an objective.
I know, but the problem is they block it, and if she had got there,
Yeah, but you just leave a gap.
well, too late.
Okay.
The birds
Sure.
are dead. Yeah,
I don't mind, you know.
birds are dead.
Okay.
So that's it. I score 1. No,
2.
2. It's 4-2.
2. So that was great. That fight for me. 'Cause he had a hero on this one, so steal that back.
I
3
know,
points.
I
It's a
know.
good fight. Good fight. You need them banshees
If
in.
you're -2, he was going to do D3 damage. They had to kill another one, and you almost auto flee.
RCP, then, but
What did you do? You got
in
C.
here, yeah. I've got 1 CP. So that's it. But still, the fight was close. Okay.
20.
Straight into it.
6. Oh! You're going to get a jammy 6 now anyway, because he controls ties. Every time I roll a 6, you roll a... You just used your 6.
Stream. Get ready.
You can't have another one.
Get ready.
Not like this. Come on. I'm using Nighthaunt.
Oh, I couldn't see that. Couldn't see that for the walls.
Oh, I'm very sick of turn.
Give me the turn.
Yeah.
Cue it up. KO turn 2, Tom.
This is going to be good now,
Oh,
though.
you want to take it back? Oh, okay.
This is going to be good now.
Okay, good. No, that's good.
This is good.
This is messy. This is messy.
2 CP for me.
Yeah.
So go back to 2.
He's got his secondary now.
I do have an auxiliary, yes.
He's done his auxiliary, Tom. Scored immediately.
Yep, end of the turn.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's do it, lad.
This could be good, you know. This is like scale. How are you feeling? What's the heat check?
High.
Okay.
High.
You got hot butt.
Too high.
What's in this boat? Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. Because I can't put a candle out on the guy then. I don't say. I'm thinking, should I put cogs up now? Because Linda can cast 2, right? And then she just do reroll saves rather than the +2.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, I'm going to
You need
cast.
cogs now?
No, not now. More for the save, maybe. I can reroll saves, can't I?
Yeah.
And get an extra spell.
Yeah.
So it's like, why wouldn't you do it on Linda? You know, 4 rerollable with a 2+ shrug. Okay.
See how good the auto 1 was there, though. It showed this game.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Just straight up shut your
Because
whole
I
army
rolled
tactics
7,
down. Oh, well.
so they would have been in.
Yeah.
7,
Yeah,
they would have been
yeah.
in. So I would have been on both.
Mhm.
So it saved you 4 points. But arguably there as well, right? Because I didn't
Change
they
the way I
wanted
played
one
this
point.
like entire game. Like, no one I could do that.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go with some spells.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Shade Mist on Alinda.
Right.
Well, from Alinda
Okay.
onto the Harridans.
Okay.
Which does go off on a 9.
What's it do?
-1 to wound on the Harridans.
Fine.
Okay. Shade Mist goes off.
Yeah. I'll get you tucked up.
Yeah. I'm going to cast from Arkanaut. He's going to cast. Soul Cage doesn't really make a difference. I will cast Soul Cage on the Arkanauts. What's that?
What's this one?
You strike last. On the Arkanauts.
Oh. Has he got another spell?
No, he cast 1, but this is it.
And she's got
1 more left.
And then there's no other wizards on the board.
No.
Okay, try and unbind it.
Yep, go for it. It's a 10.
No.
She will cast. No one's in range of her mortal wounds, which is a shame. So she will cast.
Mystic Shield?
Yeah, probably Mystic Shield. Probably all the Harridans, you know, as mana, because they've got the 2+ shrug.
I can't believe you didn't charge her there. Anyway, go on.
10. Mystic Shield.
Got it.
I'm having it.
No, haven't they?
I'm having
They're pretty defensively buffed now, man. It's
Minus
pretty good.
one to
Real
wounds.
ones, -1 to wound.
Mystic
They
Shield
are
on her.
absolute beasts
And
against you
2+
now.
shrug on her.
They are a
so, cool. I will
My
now.
Ironclad has some work to do if it doesn't get tagged.
He can't do anything
I'm in
with
trouble.
his
I
heals.
am in deep trouble.
Right. Well, what the dream is now move 3 away at roll a 10. That's what I want. Basically, I just want to leave you with, I want to leave you with
Sweet.
this and this.
You just sat there like, oh, brilliant. Yeah, I can't wait for that. Yeah.
Moving phase for me. We'll give you 3
Yeah.
Right.
away here.
Got some shouts. We're gonna try and
start the phase.
machine gun these.
Let's do it. Let's have it. Let's have it.
Right,
I'm loving it.
so Chains or Shams?
Hello, sir. Thank you for
How's it
tuning in, sir, madam.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm not going to teleport because I need to move within the.
Cool. So
Because he's caused it.
they have said, just finished painting my Gits Battle Force box from Christmas.
Oh, nice.
Any recommendations on how to round out an army of Gits? Well,
We featured gifts on the channel, so if you check back a couple of weeks, that is my preferred way to play Gits. I'd say it's hard to advise on Gits, right? Because for me, there's a very optimal way to play them. It's lots of Gits.
Would you take Fellwater Trolls now, the current meta?
Yeah, I think Fellwater Trolls.
Six
Yeah, I
cents
think
somewhere.
they're sound. They're a good one to add on. I think it's tough because I'd just be saying paint more grots, paint more grots, paint more grots, and not for everybody. But if it is for you, sweet. Check out my lists on there, and they'll be really good for you. I think a really good addition is the Web Spinner Shaman on a Ragnarok Spider. It's a cool centerpiece model. It's big. That'll make every list you write, really. In my opinion, it's one of the best units in that book. So that's well worth adding in there as well. Yeah, really good, reliable caster. Good at casting Scuttle Tide, which is amazing. Get them endless spells. You'll definitely be using at least Scuttle Tide, maybe the Cauldron as well. So, yeah.
so I'm literally the opposite. So I ran a diet list of Ritchies, so I had 100 grots, and it was too much for me. So I went full Squigalanche, and that was better for me. But since then, I've already used 10 model units. So it depends on your playstyle, and that's the good thing about Gits. The problem is that the Battle Force literally gives you one of everything.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mixed job.
Yeah,
But it's cool. A great range of models to paint and find out what you like and enjoy.
Absolutely.
Run dice, yeah. You have got 6.
So to answer your question before, Jim, about what do you think of Ethereal, Duncan has said that he feels like it's pointless if you've got weight of dice, which is probably fair.
Which KO has a bit of both, doesn't it? So Ethereal is bad thing, but I'm mostly round 1, so it's not awful, and I can do bits of weight of dice. But yeah, like it helped them there, didn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Aethercast has said, I'm glad that it's not an artifact anymore. That's yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anybody misses the ethereal cloak. Is it
No.
cloak, was it?
Amulet.
Amulet.
That's the one.
Everyone's favourite. I don't need to be made, but we can't go.
It's not even that long ago. I can't believe you've forgotten what it was called.
I see a lot of different names, trust me on that.
So Raj has said he likes it. Hi Raj, by the way, how's it going? Makes it good that only Nighthaunt are the only ones that get on a large scale. Yeah, it's quite good that Nighthaunt have their thing, and that's what they're. Well, the thing is the 10 charge and the rend thing, so that's good. What else we got here? So,
Go on, I'm sorry, I'm just getting my book.
that's
Get me book. When you start to look for rules, you know, that part of the game We're like,
What can I do now?
There must be something to help me. There must be something to help me. I'm just trying to remember mines, but I think they just made the mines so much simpler now. I remember when the last lot of mines, it was like, oh my God, there's so many mines. Do they work on flyers? What works on what?
It's
It's a nightmare.
You've got a proper 6 against me.
What?
It only works against flyers on 6.
No, it doesn't. It's just normal against flyers. I've got ones that are better against flyers.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah, bomb racks just come in within 1, roll dice, and it suffers it on a 4+, but the modifiers. So, and then this one's got the Malefic Skymines that only work against flyers, 2+ D6 mortal wounds. That one's the speed one.
Well,
sorry, Tom.
No, it's all good.
He's going to go 3 away here now.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just going to leave him there. He's like here.
Yeah, that's good.
So shout out to Josh Naz. Hi, Josh. He was just talking to me on Facebook, and I was like, "We're live now," and he's just joined the chat.
Oh,
so,
he's right, Josh. Welcome, lad. Welcome from the Facebook.
And he's just said that he's given us a subscribe.
Oh, thank you, Josh. Appreciate that. Hope you enjoy the game. Who you all want to win, mate? Let us know.
Well, I think he came from the Death Facebook group.
So, Kharadron, I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Kharadron for Chase.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I've got any more, Tom, before you want to move on?
Yeah, just one. I'm not happy about it. Dan Bradshaw.
Hey, Dan, all right, mate.
All right.
Teammate. England.
Team England, bro. Mr. Bradshaw. Reigning master, Mr. Bradshaw.
Yeah, was it not you? England stuff.
England stuff.
It's coming home, Dan.
That's the one.
I thought me and Bradshaw were mates, but that's not the case. He says that I'm bad at Warzone. So.
Oh, he's coming with the Warzone heat.
Outrageous. I mean, I don't toot your horn or anything, but I did get 3 wins yesterday, so it's fine. It's okay. Some people don't even get 1. I get 3 wins a day.
Yeah.
Anyway,
200 games played yesterday. So yeah,
but 3 of those.
Yeah.
In the bank.
Right. Should we show the?
Can I roll some charges?
Let's have a look at some overheads. Show us what you've done. Nothing much exciting, right? You've moved up, got ready to charge in.
No, I've capitalised on where I came up.
Yeah.
I came up in a position where if I got the roll off, I could just move on.
Yeah.
Not relying on any charges. I've moved both heroes onto the objectives for the additional scoring. Hopefully get this one. I mean, I can keep trying. I'm super trying. Obviously, these guys have all just moved up. Arkanaut is technically here, 3 away. So just want to hands on the rock. And we're going to roll some charges.
So much killing to do with my ironclad. Yeah. If that's even alive after this.
Alinda is not within 10. She can't do mortals on the Arkanauts in the boat. Yeah. You did roll me a 6, but it's still not enough. So
yeah, good.
She's not within 10. So, however, it's charge time, and we could do some serious damage.
Double ones.
At some point, I've got to roll a 10 or something.
Double ones. Right, which one first?
Jeez.
You re-roll this one.
I might do.
You got 2 CP?
Yeah.
Okay. Double 1.
We get double 1, I might do. I'll take 5.
Okay.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Wailing in.
You're rolling the boss this time.
No, he's just going to stand there.
Oh my gosh, you just won't roll charge these characters in, will you?
What's the worst of these?
Well, like, what if they whiff?
What if they whiff?
The Harrow's not going to do anything.
Have you read the Harrow's combat profile?
Yeah.
Okay, and you still think I should charge him in?
He's a cavalry hero on a horse. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, he's got a massive sword, hasn't he?
All these heroes are like 3s, round 1, D3 damage. So anyway, go on. Next. Double ones. Come on, lads.
Grimgas Reapers.
Go on.
Because I will try and attack this as well.
Yeah, are you really? Yeah.
We're clever playing.
10! You roll a 6.
How funny would it be if I CP'd this to try for the 10 and got a double 1?
Into the double 1. I love the double 1 reroll.
6 is not enough.
I love the double 1 reroll. My favourite.
It could be enough. You've only got 1 more on.
Or 4.
Sure.
Oh, you think you're going to kill them? I see. Ah, okay, tactics, right.
So I technically got 9, right?
Yeah.
With the Parlin.
Sure.
So I can put the 6.
Obviously, it's your objective. I'd re-roll it. No.
The thing is, if I get the 10, it's massive because I can hit this, punch through, tag onto this, pile in, and then tag this.
Or you roll double 1 and lose the game.
I just take the 6. I just take the 6.
As a 1 in 36 chance to just absolutely just poop the bed.
You know what? I'd go with that. The chances of him absolutely just burying me this turn are even better. But I don't know what I'm going to do after this anyway. So it's going to be really hard.
Just tag everything.
It'll be so hard.
You can, I don't know. I think you'll go down with a lot of bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Now 6. I can't really tag that boat now because that's the problem.
Yeah.
But we'll live with that. We'll move on.
That's okay.
You've used the Zilfin.
Yes.
You are going to have to keep, at least you have to play honest.
Yeah. I'm going to have to take some unit objectives back because I'll be so behind, aren't I? So.
Well, I just limit you to one boat. I just see you haven't got enough turns. You will kill everything, but you haven't got enough turns to do it.
I don't think I'll kill everything now.
That's what I like to hear.
No chance.
That's good. Just call it now.
It's close. It's close.
If we had a bar here, would you guys just be going there now?
But
Look at it. It's you're laughing Joe with this, right? But I don't, whatever. I put myself in this position. I was happy to do that. I was like, we're gonna do a turn roll. But I look at the alternatives. I think, would I just be turtled in a corner? Hid here behind some Arkanauts. While his 10 ghosts are over here, just holding his objectives anyway. So, but you fancied hiding better. You thought it'd be better to hide.
Because then I've got a chance to. Because the thing is, I always think it's better when you've got the lower models. Because Ragnar's here, so that's why I haven't put them on here.
Yeah.
Because it's more chances of charges. I can come up anywhere. Because I thought if you nuke this, charge it with a bow, get it off me, I can still react to all the others. Because you're going to have
anyway, though.
Yeah, but you're going to have that choice anyway. What I didn't want to do is give you
the defense is still going to be allowing you to roll load of charges on. So if you want to do it, you can do it, can't you?
Yeah, we're going to do it. That's why I would.
I think it's best for me to turn off cogs.
Oh, for sure, because I would have got 2 more in.
Yeah.
You'd already be in a big.
That's why I put it there, right? Yeah. That's where I had to go to turn off cogs. So done. Anyway,
you've still not lost the units.
No.
Oh, you have lost 2 birds.
Yeah.
Number 1. Well, Arkanaut first.
All right, oh,
he's going to try and hop over. Well, he could try and hop over.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then you can do 2 big
Then he can tag it, and that'll just be really.
What's he got? Oh, he's got the 9, so I can actually tag it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he'd have to go right into it. What have you got in there? You got the 20 Thunderers, Khemist, Navigator.
No fighting guy though. Missing him now with his hammer to defend his boat.
Yeah, because you're piling, you see, that's the thing. Because I'm thinking just go in the middle, be close to this, but you still have 3 so you can part across.
Yeah. You tag me, I'll pile and get you, right?
Yeah. But I do want to, because if I do survive, I can't fly high. Which is huge.
And I have to start shooting him until he dies with guns before I can shoot anything else.
The Khemist might have to shoot me with his 3d6 shots.
You laugh, but every unit that has to shoot him then would be bad for me. Because it's premium units. Yeah, Chemist doesn't kill you, Navigator doesn't kill you, then what? I shoot a unit of Thunderers at him. And if I shoot a unit of Thunderers in, that's bad.
We just play smart. He goes on the objective. I've got a hero on it now.
Yeah, don't want to lose him.
Yeah. He's not within 3 of this. I know he doesn't tag, but I think you will get him anyway, I think.
I think you're right to do that.
He's got 7 wounds, 4 up. Banshees.
Because I can just kill them.
Yeah. Banshees. So one of these has to be a 10. Maybe it's here, the famed ladies. So what was that? Was it an 8?
Yeah.
I'll hop over then in that case.
Whilst you're moving those in, no, we'll do it when you're doing the Harridans all.
Yeah, okay.
Do the Harridans now. It's going to happen. No, Linda can't charge because she ran.
This is double 1. Are we on a 4 or?
I've got CP here. I've got CP for this. No, I think it's 3 away or 4 away.
4 are you? 4 away, yeah.
Just going to roll it.
So it's a 4.
Oh! He's got it!
Oh, no.
Because it gets around me, save, re-rolls. Because this is one with 10 guys in, you see.
Yeah,
so this is the
gold.
One. Yeah, this is the one I want to save.
Yeah, 11.
And now, he gets to fight before.
He gets to go twice here.
It's at this point where they whiff and everyone realises that Harridans are just bad.
They're not going to whiff now.
Whiffed that.
They're too good now.
Right, well, whilst doing that, Trevor Chadwick. Hi, Trevor.
Hello, Trevor.
He says that he loves the Kragnos model, but it's a Beast of Chaos model, not Destruction. Yeah, maybe.
Absolutely. Historically, yes.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Simple as. Yeah, it is historically, that is what it is. But, if there's something going another way there, it's pretty sweet, right?
But it's mine now, and that's what matters. It's mine now. These guys don't get the lol I do.
Cool. I'm going to go straight away then. I can't really pile around you. I've put these guys between wedges, but these guys are out because there's no way I can get them one here. We just have to do that.
Not going to get any more in really now.
The circle, I can't break the circle. So.
But this row in?
No, these two, he is between the bases.
You've got a bit of space around here still just to slide. You might get one more in.
Maybe.
Yeah,
So
one more in there. Yeah, okay.
So
how many have you got
one out, 19 in. No, 18 because I lost one.
So that is, how many attacks each? Don't
3.
say so. 3.
Yeah.
Sure, that's it.
Yeah. I've got the war scroll in both realms.
36, 46, 54, 12.
3 attacks, 4 swings, minus 1 1. Obviously, 6s to hit are count as 2.
36.
4s to hit.
41.
4s to hit.
46.
4s through.
That's not great now.
You've got exploding 6s though. You've got to have a trend. Like
Yeah,
you can't have
true.
3s to hit with exploding 6s. That's aggressive because they're only 280. You know, for 20.
Cup them out, lad. Here we go.
Ready?
56 attacks. What you hit on?
4s. Yeah, do this before your mind, don't I?
Yeah, everything.
We exploded 6s.
6s are 2 hits now. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that's a miss. Take all the misses out.
Yeah, take all your misses and we'll put some back in. Wow.
Just because I've got to count the 6s.
Will it survive until the combat phase?
What how many moves have
I
got?
think you will.
Yeah, I think it'll survive towards the combat phase, but
How many moves have got?
14.
The guy inside.
4 up. Yeah. So now it's
It
5.
is 14, yeah. Yeah, with a 4 up, yeah. Got +1 save this game. This one actually, yeah, 14 wounds. Your M1?
Yeah.
Pretty miserable, this, isn't it?
Okay.
Look at all this.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 extra attacks.
9 extra ones go in.
3, 6, 9.
Yeah.
So 3's to win.
Yeah.
Can't believe this is my only turn. Really wanted up the Grims, but I suppose you can't be. You can't really rely on
Oh,
it.
mate, you're flying here. Come on, lad. You got to be feeling good.
Never.
See,
Never.
you're thinking about that early finish in the tournament now. You're thinking bar in a minute. No problem.
I think if this lad's brought KO, it's easy.
Oh, that's lots of fails.
Look at that.
You thinking this lad's brought KO? It's easy.
He's on the beer, isn't he?
Oh, dear.
But that's a horrendous roll.
Whilst he counting those up, Rowan said he actually fist pumped at the 11 charge.
Yes! Because he knows.
Mini fist pump moment.
Yeah, that many red ones, sir.
Okay.
So not that good, really. And we get to go again in a second, I suppose.
How many?
Not that many.
A lot.
Less than half, though. With exploding 6s, so not that great.
5s.
He
So
does.
we took 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 wounds. Goes down.
Yes!
Oh.
I thought you didn't say you got +1 save.
No.
So the lads inside.
Pretty sure that some of them might be able to scramble onto that skull, but
Have you got placed within one of the boat within 3 away from me? Let's find out.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Normally we just
They're confidently should be there, but I might be able to just hug onto that. Hug onto that thing a little bit. Where is it?
Harridan's taking down a frigate
Mental.
in midair. That would be epic scenes, right? Because they'd be piercing all the Endrins, the ship's going down. People are like, "What just happened?"
Did not see us.
And I'm like, "That happened." Okay, Harridan's happened.
Should I take a question? Whilst we're-
Take a question whilst we pray for the dwarves inside.
They're all dead.
Oh, okay, well, the prayer's over.
Okay.
Hold it within 3 and 3 away.
Yeah, I was hoping for that's the thing. Cool. So the frigate and the boys go down.
Yes, pop.
Rest of the charge phase.
Was that 10 Arkanauts in there?
Yeah, 10 boys sadly went down with the ship. You don't get to do your end of charge phase stuff here with the boys.
Yeah.
So would you like to do that now?
Yes. Okay. I think we're on start of combat phase. You know what?
I thought it was the end of the charge phase. If I finish within charge within X of you, it's
Yeah.
for sure you do the mines now, right? Because you can do once per game mine before I go, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna like drop everything on what's his face's head now, don't I? Basically.
Yeah, go for Arkanaut.
Yeah, just drop it all on Arkanaut's head here instead of trying to worry about killing some guys. Now start a combat phase.
Okay.
So
I get to do mine first then.
you get to do any stuff that might make a difference for you.
Well, it's whether or not a CP wants to save from Arkanaut.
Okay, yeah. But also.
Yeah, but if you do 4 or 5 and then the ship gets to, bash a little bit, it's keeps them alive, doesn't it? Because I've got 2, you see. I will spend. Do I spend it now or when you attack me? Can't remember the saves. I know the hits is at the start. We'll do it at the start, right?
No, I think it's 5-1 anyway.
I was spending a command point where I want to save on Arkanaut the Grimhailer.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Just to make sure.
Okay, fine.
Just make sure.
Isn't he just going to be dead once the Grimghast attacked the boat, though?
Possibly.
All right, okay.
Possibly.
Fine.
But you don't know, do you?
Scared, aren't you? I'm going to drop bombs on his head anyway.
Yeah.
So 3+ for the normal bomb racks.
Okay.
No. And then 2+ it does stuff, but we're looking for 4 or more. D6 mortal wounds on 4 or more. 3.
He will go with his 6 up death save. So it takes 3.
Yeah. Damn. No dropping bombs on his head.
But he doesn't heal, so that's one of those, isn't it? So he's an easy torpedo target.
Yeah.
Okay, I will go with Grimghast Reapers.
Okay.
So we'll do some parlance.
Yeah, sure.
If you want to take some questions whilst I count dice and attack.
Go ahead, yeah. We'll take someone's one. He's going to pile and get all his dice together, so.
Yeah. Okay, so...
is there any support for the carriage? Anyone think I can win as the viewer count dropped to 5 yet?
No, the viewer count's actually gone up.
Come on, everyone loving a Nighthaunt win.
Well, I think generally most people think it's a pretty even match at the moment. I mean, obviously you're really getting blown up is pretty rough, but
I think if I'd thought about some way to allow him to gauge like 1 less unit, I'm thinking maybe I could have optimized out a little bit. I spent all my time now thinking what else I could have done.
Yeah. But you'll be thinking about this until next Thursday, right?
No, next Thursday in 2030.
What will really happen is it'll be 2 a.m.
3000.
tonight, and I finally got to sleep. My phone will go bing. It'll be Ritchie. Do you think I should have put this?
I've figured it out.
Because I didn't. They were just off the middle, but put in the middle would have made a difference. I've been like,
I should have moved these guys 2 inches to the left. Yeah.
Fraxo said, if you guys do Broken Realms Kragnos launch game with a new Sylvan Piper and brand new Alariel, I think I might fly up there and socially distant kiss you.
Yes.
And it would be a nice one because he's Italian.
When's it out? Don't know, do we?
They haven't said, but they've said it's soon. Like, we can do that because they've said Alariel's getting a new score, right?
Yeah.
She said on the show. We have Alariel.
Yes.
We could do that. We need the pipe, obviously. So
what stops you about that?
No. The 2E.
Stop Revenant. Come on, guys. I'm going to know your names. Things matter. I'm going to do.
Go on, Tom.
He's out right
The
now.
one.
Yeah. He's still messing around. He's got loads of dice to get out. He's got to count like a million attacks.
Don't worry about me. I'll be
that one's re-rolling saves.
Leaf Aethercaster said,
gold.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about Lethesian Defenders, KO Boats, Eels, and Half-God Berserkers in one list?
I love the Lethesian Defenders. However, I think there's better hobby compositions without it. But I do love the lore behind it in the Wrath of the Images and stuff.
Yeah.
No, sorry, Forbidden Power.
Forbidden Power.
Yeah.
So it's when they break out Catacross, when the kills the prime.
This is what I was saying on your show, guys. This is I'm past my level of being inventive.
It's cross books for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you found out that Aetherwings existed, you were like, oh my god, yeah, let's go
reluctantly take them.
He's out. So what?
I hope this is a good showing of what they can do this game as well for people who are unsure about them maybe and value and how I'll worry about increasing my drops. So yeah,
absolutely. Tom Files.
I win that priority roll. This guy's
priorities.
Jim's
big one.
Yeah.
I got my rare noble heroes on the lookout, sir. I felt comfortable because you have to split your frigate up now. You have to split your fleet up. You can't focus what you want to focus. I was all right with it. Yeah, I was sure I maybe lose these guys and them, but I've got some other units. I'm not.
Yeah, I like here or something. Like these must die with him to stop him relocating and splash fire over here. Maybe might have been what I liked. Something like that because the Draber Har is so good. And like you can say, he's come up in all these weird places, but he can just bring them back, get them back into position in the game. That's why he's so cool.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I interrupted. Tom, hey mate.
Yeah, Tom Files. It's a bit late to the party, but glad to see you guys back on my telly.
Oh, Tom, mate.
Tom, KO, you've been in the situation
This
before,
lockdown's
Tom.
over, mate. Get over here. Get over here.
Right, 6 hours into the birds.
Once the English can allow to go back to the caravans.
These are 4s there. No rerolls against the birds. Oof. Because you're 3.
Okay.
So 3 streaming.
Yeah.
Red 1, so it's 2 birds in.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. And then this is all for the boat. Just do that.
Okay.
And then the boat.
Here we go. I've got reroll saves on this one. So.
I was tempted to go for the boys inside, and then I remembered there isn't any. Because I was like, I can reroll against them.
Jeez.
Yeah, well,
that's not looking good, Jim.
Well, forced to hit, so statistically you lose half. So
yeah,
it feels bad. It is bad, but ultimately that's what you
literally lived half of my AOS existence on forced to hit. Rough.
You know when we've been doing this, and you think back, like when you watch 40k games that I've watched, why don't they ever seem to roll any dice? Because they don't do that. They ever seem to roll any dice, and we're like buckets.
Because they've got stratagems, haven't they? They got 10 vehicles and 4 models.
Yeah.
And then it's like my auto cannon hits you with AP5.
Why are we rolling so many dice though?
I've got loads of lads now.
I know, but why do we have to do this game?
I've got more lads in my go, so you have in your ad match.
Yeah, okay, I'll mix it up the story. I roll a lot of dice there.
3s. Not good.
Well, this is alive for now. This is where Arkanaut's going to finish it. I'm going to wish that my bombs work better against Arkanaut. Could have easily killed him.
-1.
Okay.
But you're re-rolling, so 5.
I'm re-rolling everything because of the
6 is re-rolling.
5's re-rolling.
Okay.
Not bad so far.
Nice. Good start.
Good start. Nice finish as well. So
3.
3 wounds there.
Only 3. That's the Grimgas done.
See how big getting it in the charge phases.
Yes.
Yes. 3 wounds. Okay, so my attack now.
Yep.
I guess do I set Arkanaut back? You can't really finish me there. Okay, let's go with these guys here and try and do something awesome. So we'll attack the Banshees with as many things as I can.
Okay.
Here, which is not my Sky Pike, which would have killed them all.
I know, I say that
works.
Yeah.
Clever. So 2 on the 1.
He would have killed all of them there, yeah.
2 on the 1, 2 on the 3, 5 on the 4.
Okay.
Oh, these fights like this. Okay, so they've already got 1 attack each. Every time we roll these,
4's 3s minus 2d3 on
I've
them.
been thinking, come on. They're not 3s to wound, are they?
Yeah, 4's 3s minus 2d3. No, my ghosts.
Oh, your ghosts?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You're allowed to 4s and 4s.
Yeah, mine are 4s and 4s. Okay, so 4 guys on the Banshees.
Okay.
3s and 4s because of the objective.
You need some gold.
Oh, come on, lads.
4s though. Yes, 1.
1.
So Banshees on a 4 save.
Yes.
Fail. We get a 6 up from the torment. We fail. So 1 dead.
Okay, good. That's really good. And then the gunbutt missed. Okay, so that's not too bad. And then I had. This is stressful. 2. Like 1 normal guy and a gunbutt. Normal attack hits. Doesn't wound. Gunbutt's on 4s. Doesn't hit.
Just Pike.
Pike. 1 hit. Come on.
You'll take that.
It's finally wounded.
Failed.
D3. 2.
Is this on the 3?
It's
Yeah?
on the 3, yeah. The 4. 4.
Oh, it's 4 here?
Yeah.
Not lad. 1 dead.
1 dead. Okay. And then 2 on the single guy. We're going to get him off the board. Oh, both missed.
He's just like,
never say you need something because it'll never happen.
like, what's up? I'm going to go with Arkanaut next.
Yeah, fine.
Before the boat throws stuff at him.
Yeah, maybe.
Because if he does 6s, it's mortal wounds, right? 2 mortal wounds each. So how many have you taken? 3?
3, yeah. He's got level left.
Okay, he physically doesn't have enough damage.
Okay, go on then.
That's fine. So
This horse or something will kill him.
but it means you can't kill him. So we're going to use the side first.
Yeah.
I'm just going to double check that it is 6 scissors, 2 mortal wounds.
Yep.
99% sure. Yeah, we are forced to hit, not 3. So it's 4s. Yeah, 6s is just 2 mortal wounds and it stops.
Okay.
So forced to hit.
Yeah.
When you get 2.
Okay.
We are 3 to wounds.
Yeah.
2. This is -1 red, but you'll be rolling.
5s. Boat save. This boat ain't going down.
And then you're going to get kicked by a horse. So 4s. Those?
Yeah.
Why couldn't I have got that many go? Forced to wounds. 2. No red. Just
Balls.
a rollable.
Reroll.
Can we get the wounds?
No.
Okay. Simple.
Yeah. Birds into these. 6 attacks. Now these these fight better than 4s and 4s. One of their attacks is a 3, but they're not in the Kharadron Overlords book as much as I wish they were.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I know it. I know it.
I thought they were just 4s and 4s.
No, I know it. I'm not wrong. Something is better about these Aether Wings.
4s and 3s, no rend 1.
There you go. 3 hits. 3 round 1.
No rend 1.
No rend 1.
Yeah.
What a way to say it. I wonder why
Rend, no. No.
They don't have rend 4.
What goes through?
As in no rend 1 damage.
No, we'll get.
1 dead, yes.
They can retreat and charge. That's pretty fun, isn't it? I mean,
The birds. Yeah, that's good. You can reposition them.
They can't survive, though, can they?
Go on, you can roll. What? Do you want to roll?
Yeah,
roll that. I'm going to make you roll.
You've been over there.
Yeah.
I've got, a pile.
I wouldn't mind keeping a model alive here if that happens, so.
Sure. Yeah, I could whiff, I suppose. So.
It'd be good when you got like single models on some objectives and stuff. It might help me, so this guy.
So the Revenant's charge.
Yeah.
And what we said, Tom, it's +1 attack now.
+1 attack.
So 3 each.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Lads.
4, 5.
Lads.
6.
He's got a kid on every objective. His score this turn is
9,
horrific.
Also, he took those 2 off your last turn, didn't he?
Yeah, for 2 each.
Yeah, so you're on 4 points now.
Yeah. We're tied at 4-4.
5.
No, 5-4, because he had a hero.
I'm just trying to total them up now.
3.
He didn't take any off last turn.
Yeah, because you scored 4, and then he scored 2, so you must have taken.
I scored 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you.
And he scored 2.
Hold on.
Yeah, only got
Yeah,
2.
that's it. It's 5-2 to me.
Yeah, but when you take it off someone,
You get 2. So it's honestly it's 5-2.
Yeah, it's 5-2.
Yeah.
5-2.
Yeah.
5-2. I had a hero on 1, so I scored 5, and he took this back. So I got 2. 5-2.
3s.
Not after this turn. I could really do with killing Arkanaut though with that boat. If he can kill him, that'll take a CP off him. Take a victory point off him.
The birds are dead.
The birds are dead.
-1 red.
Well done.
So that's.
I say because this guy could have moved onto there. I kill a Linda with a shot, and I get a load of points. So
even for me, I have to roll a horrendous roll.
look at me pile of Aether Wings there, guys. So much effort into them.
Yeah.
All right, and then I have
Your boats.
my boat.
Let's see it now.
Into Arkanaut. Won't
You've
kill him.
taken 3 damage, which I don't think
Desperate to
brackets
keep
you.
hold of him.
Is it 2d6?
No,
You've
it's
got your bird as well to go.
I'm gonna be there to go. Oh, that bird.
You've got
Yeah.
You've got them with it, so.
So it took 3 wounds, so it's on 6 board and weapons still. Cool.
Yeah, it's not bracketed. It's 0 to 3. You're right.
4's your own 1s, because you fly, and it's a frigate.
Can't argue with that, can you? Love those 2.
3
So.
hits. How many wounds you got?
You got the 3s though, yeah.
4s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
2,
2.
4. We're rolling once.
Okay.
It's got 7 wounds.
7 wounds.
So that CP coming in handy or not? It does.
Yeah, okay.
You're gonna have to shoot me. I'll go over here.
Sure.
So we've all been, haven't we? Here. So I'll go with the banshees first.
Let's go. I'm gonna roll this bird in. I'll see.
Yeah.
That's 1 hit. Wounds.
Weren't they soul caged?
Saved.
Done.
Oh, they were. Yeah, we forgot. But you didn't kill anyone, so it's all right. I
Kill one
banshee.
model. I killed 1 banshee. Yeah.
I'll put the banshee back because, I'll take it off if I whiff. Because I wouldn't prefer to keep it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Good catch, Tom.
Thank you.
Good.
Right,
Banshee
in
is
the chat, that was me.
Yeah.
That's all me, baby.
Yeah, because it would have made a difference anyway. Because you'd done that anyway. Into hit.
Yeah, I would have been on 4 attacks. So
Force to hit your Arkanauts.
Yeah.
For the badges. 3 to win.
Yeah.
1
Round.
-2.
-2. So save of 6.
D3. Finally going to get through these guys' armor. 3.
Eek. That's in resin models. That's the objective lost.
And I'm going to go with the torment. So just take 3 off?
Yeah.
You can't take the torment out, but you maybe can take... No, you can't take it out, can you?
Can't take him off because I have to lose my Skypike and he just paramate 2 and 1 done.
Yep. I will do the torment. 4s on him. 3s. 2 red 1.
5s.
Come on.
He's killed his 3 though, man. He gets the res,
Yeah.
so he's swung the fight around.
3 chain rats. 4s to hit. Not rerolling. We wanted 1s, but we didn't get the 4s to wound.
Yeah.
Not rerolling 1s because we're less than 10 now. So 3, no red.
4s.
2 more boys.
2 more die.
And then the guy at the back, still going.
The single guy.
Come on, playing them now so they can come off.
2 hits.
Yeah.
He's clubbing away. 2 wounds. No red. Oh, I didn't get anyone.
Saves.
Yes. So, combat completed.
Yeah, I'm not Battleshock and ruining to them, so they can roll 6 plus 5
You get
is
to
11.
re-roll it, the objective, don't you?
Oh,
I believe.
yeah.
There you go.
2 plus 5 is 7, but the bravery 4.
-1 from me.
Exactly. Yeah, with that.
Okay.
Yeah. So
there's 3 lads.
3 more die.
I did kill 3 models, so I can bring. I want to say it's D3, is it? Not flat 3, because that's Stormcast. If you killed Stormcast,
Yeah. What's it called?
Spirit Torment.
Torment.
I'm not 100% sure. It's just not. It's not a flat 3 because that would be quite. Yeah, it's D3. So we're going to roll with D3 first. 3.
Cool. I'm Aetherwing, Battleshock. 5 plus 2.
So bring 3 lads back into the unit of. I don't mind if he gets blown up. So we'll do it to these boys. I have 6 in this unit, I think. No. High school. 2,
Yeah.
3, 4,
Yeah.
5 for the torment. So 2 because I took it back off your Arkanauts.
So this is with 3. So
Yep.
this is 3.
3, 2 for her. 1
2 for
normally,
there.
got
Yeah,
1 for
so
her.
3, that's 5.
This got me 3.
Yeah,
It's
8.
just- yeah,
and this got you 3.
3 as well.
11.
11.
Cool.
Woo!
But it is your go now.
Yes, thank you. So I get a CP.
You can still do a lot of work here, I think. So we'll see.
It's nice to keep to get 2 units out of that as well.
Yeah.
So that's quite good. Okay. Hero phase is spend my Aether Gold on my Chemist to buff one of the units of Thunderers to reroll 1s.
Yep.
To wound.
Would you like to use your Stormcaller? On the down. You get to roll it, don't you?
Yeah. I had nothing in range of that last turn. No, never.
No, but only because
Yeah, it was bad.
You can now though, right? There's loads of firing heroes. Certainly Arkanaut, right? What is it? 6 is D3 more wounds.
Yeah.
I'm
Just a spike on him, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. You can just shoot him anyway.
It'd be nice to get him off.
Yeah. He's got 7 wounds.
Slow a unit down. You can teleport anything you want. I guess I need to think where I'm going to go now.
Yeah. Decisions now. Got to play. We've turned the screw on the KO. Any questions, Tom, while Ritchie considers his desperation plan?
Yeah, so...
What do people think of my turn?
I mean, how can you think
It
of
was a masterpiece, an absolute genius.
I charged everything, scored 11. Made sure I had a hero everywhere.
Talking about the Facebook group thing,
Yeah.
we're just going to go back to that for now. Leaf Malefic said that Max got himself banned from the German AOS Facebook group for posting non-German language content, which was our content. So, cheers, Max. Thanks for taking that ball for us.
Appreciate the effort, Max.
Hopefully, people saw it before you got kicked. So that's fun.
There's trade groups where they expect shops to like. So I have livestock on our website, right? In the Star Wars Armada group, you have to sell on there as a retailer. You have to fill a spreadsheet in that they have of your stock, so they know what is live in stock on shops.
Wow.
I have to fill a spreadsheet in. There's a Magic the Gathering one where I have to post my VAT number and my EORI number.
What?
If I want to post in them. Honest to God, Facebook, like groups are mad.
Wild. I'm not in any of those. So.
shout out to Karol Komorowski.
Hey, man.
Who's in the chat. It says, with all the mortal wounds flying about, who cares about ignoring men?
Respect.
We do. Okay. That's all we have.
So, Liliana from before.
Hello again.
She says, literally just started playing and picked Nighthaunt. My boyfriend is mainly Daughters of Cain, but we'll be buying the armies for Bellator. And she might be going for Soulblight next.
Oh, very nice.
I know.
Very nice.
I mean, you don't get yourself typecast, because I have with the destruction thing, but if you're going to go Nighthaunt and Soulblight, mix it up.
Vampires and ghosts, though, that's pretty cool.
I mean, by the time you get to like 4 or 5 armies, you should be looking,
Endrinworks on that, gets his paintbrush out, gives it a little paint, heals a wound.
There you go.
Okay.
So, Leanne Scott says, is Ritchie taking orders for planters? Enjoy the game from
Leanne,
Scott Miniatures.
Drop a pallet off and I'll make it a pallet. Drop a pallet off and I'll turn it into a planter.
There you go.
Delightful.
I was watching a YouTube video about how to make planters, and the lady said, "Let's talk about planter safety. Let's talk about pallet safety first." And I was like, "Is she really gonna tell me to watch out for splinters and stuff?" I was like, "What is this section of this video about? Get to making the planter
safety first, isn't it?"
No, she started to go into what the codes are on the planters and what because of insecticides and whatnot that you can't plant flowers in. I was like, "Fair enough." She shut me right up.
Next level. That's next level.
Half move on now. Reroll. Yeah, and mortal wounds. 1 mortal wound. Moving phase.
Right, good luck.
Cool.
Thank you.
You've got 2 points left, but that one can't escape. Well, he can, I suppose, Chef. You can retreat.
Can it?
You can't fly high, but I think you can disengage, right?
Exactly. You don't consider how much you play. Like, this is how badly I usually just beat people up when they've got nearly boats. Okay.
Well, whilst Ritchie checks to buy disengage, Tom, how's the chat doing?
Yeah, we're all good. So Jonas Parrow, hi Jonas. He said, "Do you think Grimgas would be too good if they went back to 1-4?"
Can retreat but can't shoot.
No?
No, because I think the game has moved on. There's a lot of shooting, a lot of spell projection, so you can hit them. You don't have to fight them in combat all the time now, which I think was when they were in their prominence. That was the issue, was there's a lot of combat-focused armies. Grimgas could go in almost untouched in a Legion's army, for instance, and then they could charge with Van Hells. And just,
I can fly high. I just can't shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. Some stuff I don't know.
Can you fly high?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. So there's more than any garrison can still shoot if it's more retreats in the same turn, as long as there are units that can fly within 3 of it. That's what it stops it doing, basically. And the less than 10 wounds allocated to this model. And then fly high doesn't say anything about flyers. It's just you can retreat and disengage.
Okay. So the boat retreats and loses its shot, but the crew inside can shoot.
Well, no, there's no one inside.
Yeah.
So it can go anywhere. It just can't shoot.
Okay.
Which is still big, like.
Well, I'm happy. The frigate is. I'm not worried about the frigate. The cloud is the force, isn't it? It's half.
Yeah.
What lands in there?
It can't retreat and charge either, so it can't do that. I feel like I'm missing something here. I feel like I'm missing something I can do with the Navigator. What's that do now? It makes it run 6. Or reroll charges as well. Okay, with its new gold mechanic. Yeah. Right, sorry, go on.
Cool. So Joey G has said the Spirit Torment heal is board wide. So I just checked, and it says if 3 models have died anywhere.
I thought it was a unit within 6.
Oh, nice.
No, that's good. The wording is, at the start of the battleship phase, if 3 or more enemy models are slain in that turn, pick a friendly Nighthaunt unit within 6.
So you might have won that objective turn 1 if you knew that. Because you killed Aetherwings other places. Maybe. I think you've done so bad that it didn't matter because I had 10 models still on it. But,
3 wouldn't have helped me, I don't think.
No, you
I
had
only
4, 5, 6 there.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have helped.
But thank you, Joe. At some point, I will remember all of my Nighthaunt rules. But
until
then,
when you flip-flop between armies all the time,
but it's
tough.
That's why I have Joe in the chat.
Yeah,
Joe is like my hype man. On the discs behind.
That's right.
He's just like, you know what? Don't forget +1 attack when you charge. I'm like, yes, down to you.
Right. So Josh Nas has said,
"Hey, Josh,
cheers to me, thanks." But he said, "Hope Nighthaunt blow up the ships."
We're trying. We got one.
Got one.
We're trying.
So Duncan has said, do you think Ragnar is worth it when his +3 to cast has a 1 in 6 chance of not working due to Nighthaunt being forced to do their death save?
Yes.
Cool.
+3 to cast is always worth it. And also, he is good against like 10-man skirmish units with his Reap Black Corn rule. He does do damage. Like he is good. And he can put a candle out on an enemy model and break coherency.
Oh,
he picks a model when he does it.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Now, obviously, you have to be with it. I want to say 6 when he does that. But he can do it. It's a sneaky little thing sometimes you can do. No, I think he's worth it. 7-wound hero, 4-up. He's a wizard. He has a really big move as well, which is important because not everything can come up from the ground.
Yeah.
So you do need people to get into the game. So that's where I'm at with that.
Okay, so Raj has said, question. So I'm making armies for a GT and I'm wondering, is there much point in going for normal magic casters? And I think by that I mean not ones with super buffs or, that kind of thing. Is it worth going for a standard caster?
What's the range on a hero phase abilities? Magic spells? Nukes?
Okay, so Lift the Veil is 10.
Yeah.
And she's got 6 for a once per game D6 models.
But she can move before she lifts the veil.
No, it's a hero phase, so she has to do that. Those 2 in the hero phase, then she's got the whale, which is what she does when she does the bravery roll. That's in the shooting phase.
Okay.
So she does on a 2-up.
What's the range on that?
10 inches.
Okay.
But she can move before she does that. And it's not a shoot attack, so I can run her.
Okay.
So that's at the bonus taken 2, yeah?
Yes, thank you.
So he's relatively safe from that anyway, from the mortal wounds.
Yeah.
It's tough, isn't it? There's a KO, they need a big turn.
Half movements on these, their movements. 4 now?
Yeah. Then we basically with 8.
So yeah, what do you think, Joe? Is it worth taking normal casters? If you don't have any other options, then I think
small foot casters are always viable. Like I know people talk about like these auto unbinds and like the Aeteclus and the Seraphon and stuff like that with the unbinds. Mm-hmm. But you can still get these spells off. Like yes, I've got a good unbind, right? But what if you just want to cast?
Yeah,
it's the threat of it, right? Because if you don't rely on it, well, they're also good heroes for your army. Battle Shock, Inspiring Presence. They can do hero scoring, as you've just seen me do. So yeah, I think also if the dream is to have a monster caster, right? Mm-hmm. A big model, lots of wounds, also a caster, right? But if you don't have that, if you're Citizen Sigmar, stuff like that, and you want the foot guys, go for it. That's what you have.
It's a dice game, isn't it?
But hopefully you compensate in other areas. That's the hope, isn't it? If I've got poor casters or relatively unreliable, maybe my shooting or my combat is more reliable. Like Daughters of Cain, for instance. No one's helping Marathi with Mind Race. They're on an 8, but when the witches get in, they get a lot of support.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So shout out to Max Bauman from
Bauman, sir. Thank you for joining us. As you can see, it's going well.
On my lads there.
You sure?
Yeah, 100%. I think it's good to retrieve them now.
Can they run that far?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. As long as you get away from them.
3.
7. Make it dark for the bones.
They're coming.
Another question from Raj. He said, with Lumineth Overlords being big in the meta, is there much point including small wound characters in general?
Yes, because if you don't come up against Teclis with the Searing Light and the Portal, there's a lot of Lumineth lists with Severith, with Wind Temple stuff. They're still good against that. And just don't deploy them within 36 of Teclis' base, right? Just keep them back.
That's pretty difficult, though, isn't it?
Not really, because you can let him put the portal down. As long as you're 18 away from that portal, you're okay.
Yeah, but you also still need to play the game.
Only for that first turn, because once he puts it down, you'll know where it is then. So your casters can get at least a turn or 2 before it may maybe get hit by it again. You don't know. And what if he says, I'll cast it on a 10, and then you pop that cheeky 11? Because he can't modify it with Arcane or anything else. So you smack it, don't you? So a modified 10.
Going aggressive.
Like you did the first turn?
Start up shooting phase.
Yes.
Hey guys, just quick some on the movement. I might as well just quick show what's what.
Have you flown higher
That one
there?
flew away over there. It made it so it can move on to this next turn. Otherwise, it went quite far away. This is in a position to basically have loads of gun options on these models here. They're within 9 for a charge if I need to finish off. And quite a big move for them. Needs like a 10 to get in. So hopefully I need to kill the Dreadbrain Harrow though, really. So I'm going to have any chance of him going again and me still having a chance. I need to kill the Dreadbane Harrow here, really, because obviously a lot of the other stuff's out of range. So I'm going to flow literally everything. So I'm going to go reroll 1s on both units of Thunderers. I'm going to spend the gold on the Ironclad to reroll wounds and spend the gold on the other Thunderers. No.
You spend 1 gold.
That's it, done.
So
I'm going to reroll 1s
to hit on your Thunderers.
On the big buffed unit. The other unit will be rolling on base. Both units of Thunderers rerolling 1s to hit.
Yeah, and the
one's rolling 1s to wound. The Ironclad's rerolling 1s to hit because the flyers, and it's rerolling wounds because I'm spending its gold. Boom.
So the Aether Khemist gold you're not using then?
I've used it in the hero phase.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it then. So I'm going to start with the Ironclad.
Where are you going to split your fire?
I'm going to start with the Thunderers, and I'm going to shoot the buffed unit of Thunderers, the best buffed unit of Thunderers into these.
Ritchie, did you run those Arkanauts?
Yeah.
They also run 6 in Zilfin.
Yeah. All units all the time?
Yeah.
If they do.
Aethercast just said it, and that's our Bible for now.
Yeah, it is.
I'll check in a sec.
I'll move it through more because they get me covered. There you go, Aethercast. Appreciate that.
Cheers, Lee. Thank you.
Is it not just boats? Maybe.
It's all
maybe old book. It was boats.
Yeah, it was.
Oh no, they don't want to move to cover. They want to move first towards this objective.
Okay.
Oh no, because they also run 6 supposedly. So they'll go in. I'm trying to be supposedly like a snob. But okay, let's do 5, 10,
20 shots.
15, 22. Nicely buffed. Reroll 1s, both of these. Let's go.
3s and 4s, is it?
3s and 4s, yeah.
Poor Blade Gas Revenants. You know, every game just get lit up.
This turn has to be absolutely huge.
You could get a double here. You could get a double.
I don't like but no score on this turn. Like I think you've buried me, right?
I don't know. You never know in Nighthaunt, do you? It's forced to win. You re-rolling 1s, aren't you?
Yeah.
Got a couple there. Oh, for some help. Right, so this is just 4 safe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can we frustrate the KO? I can't spend a CP here. It's only the combat phase, isn't it? For all to save. No, I mean.
Oh yeah. If you're all 1s.
We failed this, buddy. So we have a 6-up save on them.
Yeah.
We lose 6.
See, this is why I've got to shoot these first, because he wants to keep the marginal to hit on here. It means
I
I can
have
still,
three
it's still
models.
going to keep me guns in range, which is what's good, basically. So
That's fine. I'll take that. All the buff thunderers are done now. That's them.
Well, the other ones read all 1s. So I'm thinking, shoot thunderers at them again. Get that gone. 3s reroll on 1s. Split fire on both of them from that. Otherwise, I have to shoot, or I could shoot split fire the frigate now. Because Carbide's there, and then I could try and finish him off with the thunderers. That means I don't have to split fire as much. He's too important, I think. 6 shots. How many wins has he got? 5?
5. But he's got a 4-5 up because he has the.
Got 5 up, yeah.
Yeah, because
nice.
his artifact is a 5-up ward save.
Okay.
Yep, 4-up save, 5 wounds.
Thunderers are.
Into him.
It's like, look at that. That's a target there, you know, like a real target. Like I get like so greedy in split fire here. Like, can I win without a double? Can I win without a double? You go again and score like so many points. I don't think I'll get back in it with how many units I've got. Don't think I'll get back in it with how many units I've got. So I'm going to try and spike high because the split fire on this could be decent here, but he's giving me -1 to hit, which is annoying. 4s.
You are rolling 1s though, so it kind of offsets it a little bit.
I know, a little bit.
A little bit, but it does not really help, was it? Do I need to kill the Ironclad to murder the auxiliary, Tom?
You do. Well, no. So KO gets it if you kill it. So if you don't kill it, then you deny Ritual.
Oh, right. So what's my other one then?
The other one is kill the battle line.
Oh. Working on it.
Thunders
Those two in that thing.
10, 15, 22. So their Thunders are 33.
Oh my god.
I don't think it's not even that guaranteed. Make reroll on ones because of me command point spent.
And then you force to wound?
Yeah, no rerolls here.
Yeah. Some hand point in your hands, but I think it's enough dice.
No,
here we go. He needs this. You only need to get one, don't you? So
you're not great. Look at that. I don't need to get one. I need to get.
No, because to get lookout, so you got 2 more models.
Oh yeah. No, but I need them better.
Or
my objective grabbing is going to involve like 4 through.
So we get some shrugs. 3 dead.
Okay. Carbides at Olinda. Everything else at the other guy.
Okay.
So 8 carbide shots at Olinda. 3 if you're all on ones.
Oh, that was 2s.
That was 3. So
just 2 misses.
2 misses. And then
3 to win.
3 to win, re-roll them. All of them.
Cool. 4 same on this.
Yeah.
These 2 damage pop.
Yeah.
Oh, failed all but 1. That's unfortunate.
10.
Yeah, that's a shame. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
But actually, Bill wing.
Got HD.
Oh no, she's not dead.
Safe. Oh my god.
So she's 5. So she's fine.
Oh, she's okay.
Oh my god.
Have you bleached your Malpotion?
This is not good. And then 4 torps first. We roll ones. So 3 hits off the torps. 3s you rolling. So that's 3 so far. I'll just do them, might get them dead.
Say the
All
ball.
save. And then 6 scatter.
Imagine if he tanks it.
Oh, I should be alright. I won't, you know. Needed them torps to do something, really.
I don't know. He's got 5 wounds. Like with the reroll, it's just too many he has to save.
Yeah.
3 to 6.
So mathematically dead. But we've seen
5 reward?
It's 6 dice. He meant to get 5 or 6 dice, so he's not. So he's alive.
But it's me, so he's definitely.
So he's well alive.
No.
Hey!
Oh no.
Okay. And then how many wounds has she got left?
I think she's got 7.
7. Right. Time for me characters to do their bit.
The chemist is out of range, right?
He dropped them to 9, didn't he? From 10.
Yeah, so he can't hit you.
Yeah, they dropped them from 9 to 10.
Yeah.
So it's just down to the navigator.
Pistol.
No problem, lad.
With the revolver.
Both
Nice.
hit.
Good start for him. Forced to wound though.
Both wound. Oh, lad.
Not like this. Not like this.
1
Save
through.
one. She's going to live. Yeah, she takes it.
Charge. Don't have a CP.
We just roll it, see, don't you?
What's the navigator's thing doing, Bellicor? When does it work? I bet it's a hero phase. I bet I can't do any reroll stuff here. I'm desperate for a reroll. Where do I get reroll charges from? Someone tell me. Anyway, charge and see what happens.
Yeah, roll it first, as if you pop a big one. No.
8. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Right, where can I get some charges from? Where can I get some gold from? Where's the rules? Where's the rules? Where's the rules?
Whilst we check the nav,
Where's the rules?
how's
Where's the
chat
rules?
doing,
I'm
Tom?
desperate. I'm desperate. When's those things happen?
People
I've got-
enjoyed the
I've
KO.
got no
People think
CP.
KO can win.
CP.
I think so.
Yeah.
They don't.
So, Dino K.
Yeah.
Hi, Dino.
Hey,
I
man.
said, where are the rocks mountains from? I think they're fish terrain, right?
It's a hero phase when you use the Aether Storm ability. You can zero ride the storm. So
Yeah, so-
should have done the hero phase with the reroll charge.
Well, you did it on the Harridan, so.
Yeah. No, I know.
You got the 6. But yeah.
It's a hero phase thing.
Yeah, I think we think it is fish trade.
Is it fish terrain?
Fish
the,
tank
the
terrain?
rocks and stuff, Ritchie.
I should have put that boat in for an extra charge. Anyway, this is so these are fish tank. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, JP just given to us like they're all a little bit damaged. So they're like off from something, I remember. And then this is where you dig for dinosaur bones with your children and like sand. You throw it in like sand and you fossil, get them out with fossil. They were covered in plaster of Paris that we had to smash up to get them out to make this one. So, all right,
that's it.
That unfortunately is it. There we go, just to make myself feel bad. All right. So
you don't score.
I don't score.
And now it's the priority roll.
That was 3 points if she could have got that shot. If I could have got that charge on there.
Yeah.
Oh, rough.
4.
4, respectable.
I control ties.
You do.
5 or 6. 1 in 3.
Oh, it's not that bad though, is it?
I'll take it. No, not that bad, but I'll take it.
Okay, you're gonna take it, yeah.
Just because I own them all. Because I just need to keep scoring with you now, I think. Because she's treated as the general, I can still relocate to her with the command ability.
Oh.
Because she's treated as the general.
Oh, that's game over.
Well, not necessarily, because I can only do it with
she didn't die.
whole of it 12 of her and 9 away. And I've only got 2 command points.
Oh well.
So just double check it for me, the Stormcaller Choir Battalion, just to make sure, because she's treated, for rules purposes, she's treated as the general.
Okay. All right.
Now, the Nighthaunt Leader's ability says you can relocate to the general for a command point.
Sure, that's fine. Then.
But even though technically on paper she's not general, but she's treated as it in addition to your general.
Sure.
But we'll double check that now because we don't do it right now. But we are going to do some spells.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. I'm going to cast Grief Stricken on the Ironclad, which is nice. The Grief Stricken goes off on a 6. Pretty sure it's a 6 as well. It's a War Scroll spell. I'm pretty sure it's a 6. This is a really good spell that she has that like no one ever casts because she's normally dead by now, and arguably should be now. With all her 6s, like, oh, that's good, isn't it?
But
all her 6s to save her.
Absolute joke that she's alive. Like, honest to God, absolute joke.
No, it's cast on a 7, so. Cool. She'll also cast Mystic Shield on herself, of course.
Why did not? Why? Oh, the frigate couldn't charge because it had retreated. Yeah, that's why.
So that's the fail. Arkanaut will cast. So Seamus failed over there. We will go with Mystic Shield there because there's nothing else to do. Yep, we cast that.
Not going cogs.
Of course, you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You didn't cast cogs?
I think you forgot Adam.
Well, I'm taking that.
Too late. It's too late now. I can't.
Taking that.
I'm still in the roll now. I can't. I should have, but I forgot. And that's it.
Half movement, aren't they? There's Harridans.
Yeah.
Yeah, rough that.
No, because I can relocate and then charge. No, anyway.
It's only because it's 1 inch better, so you know.
Well, yeah, but you could just move them 6, and then they get +2 to charge, rather than.
Yeah. He could have, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was good to cast cog. Keep rubbing it. Feel free to keep rubbing it in though. If anyone in chat wants to rub it in as well, that's great. Did you cast some nonsense spell instead of that? If you want, like, I don't mind you casting. I don't mind you casting. Like, I'd rather the realist. I'd rather it was.
No, because unfortunately for your lads, I'm going to lift the veil because they're the 10.
Yeah, sure.
So on a 2 up,
I need to get someone that objective.
Yeah. Like
D6 walls.
Yeah, it's D6 more moves, I think. Or 6, 2.
2. No, they're not. They're in mystical. One's dead.
One is dead.
The other one's dead.
Yeah, because it's lifted.
Poor lads.
Yeah.
Go on then, mate. What you got for me? You on some movements?
If anyone wants to say, I immediately heal D3 wounds. I was just checking. I thought you healed, but I was just checking. I healed 2 wounds.
Okay.
So she'll 4. Okay, I will now go to the movement phase because that's it. So start the movement phase. I'm going to spend 1 command point.
Yeah.
To redeploy.
Yeah.
Within 9 of my general.
Yeah.
Which is of course always a lady.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the good gas reapers over.
I am in 30 grand rest over it. Woo!
We're going to go here, I think, because we don't want the Harridans. So, whilst I'm doing this, Tom, how are we doing with the chat? Is everyone hanging in there? Enjoying the 9 point? Are they enjoying a live on stream Mac meltdown?
This is rough.
We've got some questions.
So,
hey,
Well, when you put all the priorities on sound.
Fun, isn't it?
So JP has asked, what do we think the Nighthaunt lack that keeps them from the top tables? They have ethereal and mobility that keeps them off the board.
They just lack player belief.
It's interesting, isn't it? The army flies, moves fast, ticks loads of boxes in the game. That it teleports around the board. You know, we all rate movement so much. So why, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Everything's got rent. Got a lot of built-in rerolls against 5 models for most units.
There's better stuff that does all the things that we've just said.
Yeah,
that's why I keep up the game.
Yeah.
They're not. They do have loads of things, and that's why we thought this game when Jim said, I'll ring them because they do everything that this army doesn't want to see, right? But my army's a bit better damage-wise, isn't it? You've seen them the whole unit charged and nothing to that boat. Yeah, it had its reroll. So yeah, I think you just write out a list of the units that do those things in an army that is infinitely better. Yeah. Fair
enough. Fraxo's made a question for Jim, so I'll leave that until next movement phase. So I have seen you.
Go on, throw it in. He's only piling some models around.
I have no thoughts about that.
Okay. Why big blobs of Kharadrons or Reapers rather than MSU? In my opinion, MSU gives opponent target headache, and you have more chances of rolling temples charges.
Yeah, but in the battalion you only get 1 unit, and it's for the 2+ shrug onto the unit, so I just max it.
Okay.
There's no thought process beyond that. I want 20 moon bubble.
You get a discount at 30.
The Reapers, discount at 30, which offsets it. I didn't have enough points to split them.
Okay.
Get more bodies, really, because I have to fill my battle line requirement as well as taking the 2 units of Banshees.
And there's something to be said for being able to teleport a unit 30 around as well, right? Like, not just bringing 10s everywhere. You might want models on an objective. Yeah, it takes
anybody in the game who's got a combat unit or any unit, when the Grimghast roll that charge, they do not want to see a 10.
No.
30 is no joke. With a 2-inch reach.
Yeah,
it gives you that big blowout, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it means Ritchie could kill 10, I could lose spell damage and still have a good 20 for the damage. Mm-hmm. Just take the bells off as well. That's it.
So shout out to Matt Lyons. Hi, Matt.
Hey, Matt.
From Pro Painted. He's saying he's painting Decepticon themed Tau. So therefore he's rooting for the AOS shooter counterparts, the KO.
Yes. Matt, have I got a chance?
That's awful scenes. Don't do me like that, Matt. I know you're a fellow effect bro, so.
I had a chance there, guys. I'm sorry. If I got Battle in the Dead, I could have took this turn now because he wouldn't have done anything to me, and he wouldn't have even really got onto objectives to protect these 2 as well, which was what was nice. So I think, look, Alinda didn't die. And if Alinda died there, even if I lose a priority roll, I'm still in the game.
Yeah, true.
In fact, I won't move for you.
P. Isingson, hi P, Plastic Crack.
They might have caused me a bother.
He said, no rend, no problem.
No rend, no problem.
I'm going to run the Harrods. CP it to 6 from Alinda.
Run the Harrodans, yeah.
So they're going 14.
14, yeah. Okay.
Basically, I want the shrug back, don't I?
So not going 14, they're half movements, so they're going 10.
10.
Cool.
That's hair protected.
So shout out to David Kritzberg.
Hey man, hey David, thank you for tuning in.
He said that he's just come from the Warhammer Weekly video.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, it's always a risk when we let Jim go on a podcast on his own. So, it's good that at least one person is convinced to come have a look at us. So.
That's what Johnson says.
It's nice that you can understand everything that's said when it's just Jim. Like, not everybody gets everything I say. So, in it, Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoy it. It's been an exciting game so far for everyone who's tuning in.
Yeah.
I went first, really pushed them in there. Didn't roll very well, so didn't take anything off on my first turn, not even like 20 chain rasps. I couldn't even budge. So that wasn't great. And then I lost a priority roll. So he got in. Didn't kill that much though.
The gold was good though. It shows the strength of the gold on the ships.
The gold took me good. And I went to turn 3. I lost the turn 3 priority roll as well, which is what's put me in this position. I didn't think he was going to, where I deployed, I didn't think he was going to get anything to me. But forgot,
Broken Realms Bellicle?
No, Broken Realms Bellicle. Having the extra general has helped here and give him another chance to teleport too, which might bury me. But Jim forgot to cast Cogs, which isn't the best. So let's have it.
I'm going to roll 7 now. We all know I am. Okay. First thing I want to do though.
Yeah.
What is the bravery of a?
Oh, you're on bravery every unit in this.
Oh,
No, just the Nav of the Chemist.
So they've both spent gold.
Yeah.
So they're both lower now.
Yeah.
So the Chemist's now 6.
Yeah.
The Nav hasn't, he's 7.
Okay.
Just before you move on, lifting the veil is 2+. You suffered that many mortal wounds.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, so it was 6. I thought that's what it was.
Yeah.
It's fine. We got them anyway.
You hovered at the time,
Yeah.
and you were like 6, and then
I was like, but
you
that
said
sounds,
6, but that sounds really
I
good.
was like, look, it sounds too good for me. Normally, I always get like the rules involved with damage.
Well, at least they're all dead.
Okay, well that's interesting because the Thunderers as well. You got no CP.
So one of the Thunderer units have spent it, so the Thunderers are down to 6 on one of them, and the Ironclad. No, the Thunderers haven't spent it. The Clad spent it, which is 7 now.
Because basically, she can try and beat. I'm going to do.
Just try and finish me off, lad. Come on, what are you going to do? Just put him on the boat. You're going to circle the boat.
Yeah, but the boat heals though.
Boat.
I'll follow you bravery first.
Yeah.
Which I don't do.
Which you don't do.
Also, Ritchie, a frigate could shoot and charge, fly high and not retreat. So you could have.
I can't. It only says I can't shoot.
But is flying high within 3 of an opponent a disengage?
Yeah, I disengage, don't I? Not a retreat, and it only stops me. The word it only stops me shooting.
Yeah.
So I could have charged that in.
Yeah, I thought you were. I thought both been away, and he would have gone in for the extra finish if you needed it. But then I also thought maybe you've left that there because if you failed the charge, and I win the roll, you were taking serious mortal damage.
Well, yeah, but because I had no benefit to be there, so. Yes, of course, it doesn't stop me. Yeah.
I'm going to get. Well, the Harrods can't charge because they
I'm
ran.
not sure that's right, But anyway,
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's right.
We'll review it.
I don't know if that's right.
So I'm going to roll a good guess.
Go on.
Because I go to 2 CP this turn anyway, don't I? No, to 2. But the only one that can charge is the group. So we'll roll that. I'll CP it.
A 7.
Cast cogs, people. Don't bring it, don't cast it. Don't be like me.
8 failed. Nice.
Well, it would have put in. So there you go. That's my turn.
Okay.
I'm going to score an additional 3 points. 4, 5, 6. I'm going to hear on all 3. I only get 1 from now, don't I?
So 1.
Oh, it's 7, isn't it? Yeah. So 2, 4, 6, 7.
Okay.
7, Tom.
7.
And it's
Thank
KO, turn 3.
Thank you.
What's the score, Tom?
It's 20-5.
Okay.
Okay. We've got a lot of cooldown to blow now. We're getting to the brass tacks. It's be safe to fly back to the Skyport, eh?
The nav. I'm going to do the nav thing, and it'll
Yeah,
spend its
Stormcaller.
gold this time as well. Same unit.
Okay.
Oh no. No, same unit. That's the best. That's the real thing I
Yeah.
want to do.
That's what there it is.
Yeah. 3 on them.
Okay, 6s.
Yeah.
We get 1, 2, 1 dead.
Okay. Spend its gold.
So he spent his gold.
Yeah, for a reroll charge.
Yeah. So now he's bravery 6. It's going big now, isn't it? We're getting big, people. It's all in now. The Armada's covered. Just to potentially score 2 points. Ghosts are holding out, though. We're going to get obliterated and fly away in the wind. That's what's going to happen. What is people's favourite Nighthaunt unit, Tom? That's the more interesting question.
It's got to be coach, right?
No, well, let's ask them.
It's got to be. I mean, yeah.
It's not mine, even though I have a very nicely painted one. I love my paint job that I did with that coach with Mr. Mike Hanlon's help. So thank you very much to him. He basically helped me use the oils because I never used them before. So that was really nice of him. But the black coach but I still think the best model in the range is probably a Linda, right?
Oh, to be fair, it's such a great model.
Yeah.
I love the recessed eyes.
Yeah.
Like, because it's got like texture.
Like she's got no form, but because the sheets are like on her face, you can actually see the hollow sockets, which is quite cool.
Yeah. So
because she does have arms and like she does have, I suppose, a body underneath, but she's got hollow sockets, which is quite cool.
yeah.
So it's very cool.
What's the worst one?
The worst model in the Nighthaunt range?
Yeah.
So there isn't one, is there?
Really?
If I had to go out of just how you have to pick one, so what by default is the worst? It's the Khan Wraith model. Because he didn't get any love, and he's basically, if you put him in a unit of Grimglass Reapers, people couldn't tell me the difference. It'd literally be like Ritchie picking his Fast Slay hero. When he looks for like 2 minutes and then just makes it up.
Yeah. Oh, it's one with the hair.
That guy there, yeah, with the extra pencil.
See, I would have gone with shopping bags. Not
The
fan.
chain gas.
Yeah,
I
not
think they're quite cool.
Yeah, not fan. Like I say, it looks like shopping bag. Like you could easily paint that as a Tesco bag and people believe it. Like easy.
Yeah, that's true. But thanks to everyone that's coming in from Warhammer Weekly. You know, if you haven't checked out those guys, Vince and Tom are great. Go and check them out. You know, we talk a lot about Age of Sigmar gods, which is a very fun topic. Sometimes it's nice to step away from lists, just talk about the hobby that brings everybody together. You know?
Absolutely. So, Fraxo just said the Ironclad actually took 6 mortals from Melinda's Veil. Is that right?
It went on to the...
No, sorry if I put it onto the Arkanauts.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, yeah.
I directed it at the Arkanauts because the Ironclad wasn't in range at the time. I did then try to beat its bravery, but it didn't happen.
That's fair.
I
Yeah.
tried. No one
All
could,
good.
and I failed both my spells, which is usually what I do, so no one could say to try. I then completely scuffed my charge rolls so I didn't cast cogs.
Whilst Rich is doing a little bit of accounting, so I asked everyone to kind of like give an idea of how they think the game's going and who they think is going to win.
Yeah.
So Raj has gone for Nighthaunt.
Let's hope so. I've got a big lead. Can we defend it? If I win turn 4 priority, I feel good about that.
Yeah. Duncan has said Maya Morns for the win.
Yes.
Yeah. How many have we got left for?
4 now because we got one back because of Soul Cage.
Cheeky. Matt Lyons has said Kurdos 100%. So that's the best model.
I do like Kurdos. And I've put him in the little coming out the grave, haven't I, mine? So that's really cool.
Yeah, to be fair, yours
Yeah, it is really cool. Although I have a love-hate with Kurdos. Love the model, love the rules. When I charge generals with him, and he does no damage with the rerolls,
Yeah.
horrible scenes.
Yeah.
I roll to steal the CP, it doesn't happen. Again, horrible scenes. So like at the moment, he's in the doghouse, he's on the bench.
Yeah.
That's why Linda's like, look, you've had a shot, I'm going.
Yeah, when we were practicing, this before we went live properly, we did was it Nighthaunt against Fire Slayers, and you went in against the standard, as a Battlesmith or something, and you just did absolutely nothing. We were like, okay.
They charged the Magma off with rerolls, did no damage,
Shocking.
and they got killed. I do love the model. I obviously have the model. It's just love-hate with Kurdos.
Yeah.
So and I only have love for Alinda, so she beats him that way.
I mean, I don't know how I didn't think of this earlier, but Pete Atkinson has just said the best Nighthaunt unit is a mercenary gatebreaker. And he's absolutely right, and I feel ashamed of myself.
You measure me like
Had I not seen that?
within 14 of the objective.
Yeah, easy. So
Yeah.
you get a straight line though, can't you?
Yeah.
Don't even need to.
So make sure within 14. So I can
Yeah,
move
you're
on to
12 away where you are.
Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you.
Liliana has said, such a fun battle to watch. And that's what we want to do. We want to give you some fun battles to watch.
Plus, this is a tough KO list. You know, right now they're just suffering from priority rolls, which is the law of KO. You know, what kind of makes them? It's like a high-low sort of way to play. You have a whale of a time when you win it, and
Which is most of the time.
you clenching your cheeks when you don't.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You see clenching tonight. I'm sure you'll see a whale next time. Well, the Bellicor book's back out. Operation Desperation is in full swing.
I have no idea. I don't even know if this navigator does when his rules trigger or end it single.
Check the Bellicor.
No, I can't be bothered reading it. It's so fringe. I don't know. Like I can get probably quite a few more Thunderers on there if I get the other 10 out. Maybe 6, 7 of them can touch into that objective, and that would definitely swing me taking this one back with a hero. But
you've got Chemist out, haven't you?
Pardon?
You've got the Chemist out, so he's there.
Yeah. And basically, I'm going to pour all my shots into this. Yeah, reduce it down loads, basically, because there's only 9 models, 10 of them. That means I'd take it if I wipe enough of them out.
Yeah.
but I have to kill like a lot of them to take it down. So I am going to basically pour everything into the Grimgas probably this turn.
Okay.
But I'm trying to like do more. I don't want to get those Thunderers out and then I can get stuck there when I can protect them in the Ironclad, like move away or something. I think I should put the Chemist in a position to charge so he can tag the units and hold them up. So he should do that. The Navigator I'll probably get out, you see, anyway. And get ready to move him over to this objective back here. Because I think, because he can't do it this turn, but he can. That's poor plan on that, because I reckon that, I reckon that Ironclad might have been able to be a little bit closer to pull this move off next turn, but didn't plan ahead enough. So we'll get
not as bad as casting cards.
Him out here. 4 + 1 is 5, so he gets on that automatically next turn to get me some extra points.
When I tell people about cogs, I'll say that I did cast.
Where do I put the Ironclad?
But the Navigator would bound. Does that make me feel better?
I think that's a better like plan ahead point, like there maybe, but I'm not going to fit, and I can't go because of the terrain.
That cheeky little chain rasp is doing me a lot of work there. He's still going.
He's loving it.
In fact, you've only killed Harrow and 10 Revenants.
If I just hold them there, dump the extra ones out, make sure I score this turn, win the double if I don't. If I don't score this,
it's tough, isn't it? I'm just gonna get some water chat.
I think if he keeps scoring, like I'm gonna have to take off so many models to try and stop him scoring now. I'm going to get us loaded. I think I have to get these out. Let's see what I can get in. How many more can I get in here? Because I can't put them because it's hero phase. So that's 1, 2, 3. This will like guarantee me the objective this turn, and then they can just get out anyway and be protected. If I move the Ironclad somewhere else away, they're protected. I think I need to take this turn to stand any chance. I've got to score someplace this turn. We're so far behind. Let's.
Do you love those Thunder models though? They're so stocky.
Maps and just get these on here.
Oh, deck sweeper. Whilst we've got the notification up from Peter, apparently a guy in Melbourne this weekend was running 3 black coaches and the Gatebreaker.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Imagine. I mean, that'd be so good to paint and also so good to transport. Like,
Melbourne, what a meta. You know.
That guy actually paid money to go to that tournament.
Yeah, but if you like black coach model, like I would happily run a couple, in the battalion with the 9s to charge, the X rates. I would happily do that. The only issue is if you don't roll the 4 ups to power up the black coaches, it can be in a tough spot.
There.
But I'm gonna next time I play these, I'll bring my black coach.
You definitely should. So I think it's the best paint job you did.
Linda was probably the best. But yeah, it is good. It is good. It is good.
Might as well do a couple more. So Matt Lyons said, "Don't worry, Jim. Jen is firmly rooting for Nighthaunt. She never leaves home without a Linda. Never. Never."
I'm the same, Jen. I understand exactly what you're saying. Like sometimes at work, I look back
good to do there.
just to make sure she's still there.
Yeah.
Shoot him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Command point to reroll 1s on a Thunderer unit.
Okay, which one? Left or right?
The one that I'm also going to spend their gold on to reroll wounds now. Okay. And then I'm going to start shooting them ghosts. So we'll start with them. Okay. Right. Everyone in the chat, lots of KO love here now. Let's have it. 2, 4, 6.
You've had enough love with all those
12,
gold
14,
and CP rolls.
18, 22. So first lot of these into them.
Yeah.
3 reroll and 1 reroll all wounds. This is into the Grimgas Reaper.
This is the Thunderous.
This is the first one, Thunderous. Yeah, you got your work. No rerolls.
No ones.
No
wow.
ones. No, not bad.
I suppose you take the hits, don't you, instead?
Yeah, you just take the hits, innit?
Yeah, just re-rolling these, aren't you? So
Yeah.
Should we take the successes?
No, sorry, just slide them over. Oh, yeah, same amount. Yeah, go ahead. Thank you.
There you go. Got them already.
Oh, not very good, that.
Is it fours now for me?
Yes, sorry, over to you, yeah.
4 up.
Yeah.
So it's 3. It's not good. And then we'll take 6 ups on those.
Yeah.
From a courtesy of the lady herself. So we do 4.
Okay. pretty good.
4 Grims go. And luckily for me, they're not even on the objective spaceship.
Next lot, no buffs.
You're just 3s and 4s, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, this is when the KO now. This is when that's real dice. They have to roll properly. 3, that's grim. That's grim. If it makes you feel any better, I liked it. We'd say 1, 2 go through. With 6s on those, 2 more. So that's 20 thunderers. This, Francesco, is why you take 30, yeah? Make people earn those objectives.
Ironclad, both fit scatter and carbides together, so 14 shots.
What are you sending your torpedoes as well?
Yeah, torpedoes as well.
Everything into the Grims.
Everything's
Alright, go big here, people. Not bad, just 2. You'll have those, and it's 3 to wood.
Yeah.
Nice, there you go. That makes up for the Thunderers.
4 down.
It is. Well, hopefully we can get half. Or more. We do. Only fell 3. But it's 2 damage piece, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 6 ups. You got your torps as well, haven't you? We pass 3 more, so 3 dead. Put that there for now. The frustration of ethereal. Let's go right there. 2.
2.
4 saves on these.
Yeah.
Save 1, fail 1. 3. 3 more, so 6 dead total. From the Ironclad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should leave you. 6 that aren't on the objective.
Chemist.
Yeah.
10.
Oh, nice. So he's got the
3.
Ocular thing.
4 and 2.
Ooh.
No rend.
2 go through. So 1 damage apiece on this. So 6s. 2 more.
And then it's the frigates, 1 at that, and the D6 at the other unit. D6, 2. 1 miss, 1 reroll, 1 hit, doesn't wound, and then 4 shots at the Paladins. 2.
Come on, 4 up. Save 1, fail 1, 2 damage. 2 damage.
Okay.
Lots of ghosts coming down, but not enough. Are you going to dare to charge? You got the Navigator pistol as well.
Yeah.
You can shoot something.
Yeah, he did.
Shoot some Harriers.
He couldn't do anything else. No charges.
No, you sure?
Just got 2.
2 points. Do you score 2? Is it just one?
That one back off, yeah.
Is it? Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just a helpful tip. Scotty's just said, Ritchie, you're going to supposed to have bullets in.
Thanks. Okay. Priority roll team 4.
It is. You have scored 2 points, Tom. Though. Let's mark that on the board. 7 points for Ritchie. Turn 4. It's a 5. That's very respectable.
You went first, though.
I did.
5
1 and 3. Come on, it's my night. Come
Easy.
on. It's a 5.
That's it.
I will, of course, take it.
How long have we been on for?
3 hours. It's our shortest show by quite.
Do you want me to mass charge the Dwarden and see how it goes? Because
What are our secondaries again?
So, currently we have Ironclad must die.
That's for you.
And this must die for him.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
on my
and kill
battle
all
line
heroes
equals
for you.
Ironclad. And mine was kill all his heroes.
Which
You might get, might not. Well, I'll take my turn because it'll be quite quick anyway. I'm going to do lift. I'm going to do a once per game D6 mortals on this Thunderer unit.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, should I just do it the Chemist? Then I see the Thunderers. 4 mortal wounds. So 2 dead. And then I'll do lift.
What's that on Thunderers?
On
front unit?
No, on this side unit.
Which one?
The other one, this way.
There's one at the front and the back.
Oh, the front one. The back one, though. The different one. Yeah. Then I'm going to do my lift the veil.
Yeah.
So 3 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
We will do grief stricken on the front unit, which does go off, which is +1 to hit for us, -1 save for you.
Mm-hmm.
I will also cast Shade Mist. Shade Mist on Alinda, which fails. He's going to cast Cogs.
Yeah.
Am I? No, I'm not going to do that. Don't need to know the way. Oh, no, it's for saves, really, in case you shoot him with this. He is going to burn a candle on himself.
Yeah.
Which we don't save. So he's taken 4.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I owe you a battle shot for them. So I would have spent my last CP that I saved. So I only go back to 1.
Yeah.
Okay, Cogs. +3.
Yeah.
Okay, it goes off. Would you like to mind with your navigator? So that is a 10.
Yeah, why
There's a
not?
roll it. It's the spell I got. So. Okay.
No. Fine, it's on the board.
Can you pass it to me, please?
Absolutely.
I'm just going to set it up next to Arkanaut. Choose reroll saves.
Okay.
So his additional spell, I'm going to do, I think I'm with an 18, so do Arcane Bolt.
Okay.
Nothing else to do is this, so. Which does go off
Yeah.
on D3 because it's a +3 to cast.
Okay.
Put the candle out, so it's 2 mortal wounds.
It should be off on 3 now because it healed another one last time.
Yeah.
So, right.
Cool. Right, so movement.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, a bit of discussion about whether fly high is retreat or not in the chat.
It's a setup, isn't it? So
I'll just read. I get the book out now. Sorry, I was.
it's the same as the Zeech ability. Like
I'm sure the lads. are probably right. I don't think they write this the best. Like, it's just like, you can retreat, you can do it. You know what I mean? Because it says so many words there. I'll just forget. Go on, Tom. Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah, no worries. So I'll just do some shout outs. Matt Lyons has said, someone killed my last book, so from the old Slanesh book, the old Keeper General, with Kurdos after surviving a double pilot. So
oh wow.
So that's the flip side of Kurdos, but we've never seen him.
Four forever.
Four forever indeed. Yeah, so I've got a question from Duncan again. Would you one thing that we would change about Nighthaunt to make them more relevant in the current meta? I don't actually think there's that much you should change. I think they're good. I don't think they're as bad as they're made out to be.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of reach outside of combat. That's probably one of the things I would like to see in the future is give them some kind of projection. Like kind of Banshees have a screen, for instance. There's no real way to hurt somebody until you get into combat. Mm-hmm. That's the issue the army has, because like Ritchie was saying before, there are loads of good combat armies with Rend, right?
Yeah.
But they all have reach as well.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see that.
So what you think?
Preferably on new kits.
Yeah.
Some kind of not shooting. I know the chain gas do have shoot attack, but whales and projected damage. And the expensive combat, right? Like the unit doing that shouldn't have loads of combat abilities.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you take the reach as support, or do you take combat if you want to go all in? That's what I think would be nice.
Would you have multi-wound models?
Yeah.
As in like multi-wound battle line?
Yeah, they're ethereal ghosts, aren't they? I have a elite battle line. Right.
We play this that it isn't a retreat. This is how the one way we escape from like horrors and things like that. So we that's how we play that it isn't retreat. Like
it's a setup, isn't it? It's not a move, it's an ability.
Yeah, but it says like it can retreat and disengage. I can appreciate why people would say that like flying eye is a retreat as well, and we don't do it like that. Maybe it's some FAQ or something, someone that does that. But yeah, we say that's a retreat. Well, what threw me was the flying thing was only shooting, not charging. Yeah. So in that case, but
I'm going to do the roll over the bravery of that unit I've already hit.
I missed a line that could have got me out or something. But there you go, thin line.
It's 6. What bravery is a thunderer? -1 from us, that puts you at 6. And you spent a gold, haven't you? So you're at 5.
If you target that unit, yeah.
You're at 5.
Yeah.
So it's just D3 mortals on that. On
Okay.
those thunderers. 2. Charges.
Yeah.
Grimgas Reapers.
Yeah.
10. It's a 9. I'll move them in. Just for the, sadly, for the final hour of the boys in gold.
Whilst you're doing that, Baylor Corvette has said it's on the KO designer commentary from January of this year. But more importantly,
There you go.
Baylor Corvette, are you from Houston? Because Baylor is in Houston, and I've been there, and it's an amazing city, and I love it to pieces. So, are you from Texas? Let me know.
Oh, but designer commentary is in that you can fly higher away, it's not retreat.
Yeah.
I thought so. I thought so. I didn't want to say it because always...
Yeah, well, that's the way we've always played it as well, haven't we?
Definitely the way I've always played it, even before the book was out.
Yeah.
Harrod is charging. Oh god. 3, 9. Just love a cheeky 10 to add insult to injury.
Oh, yeah.
Should I leave a gap for Linda? Why not? So it's the mines on this.
Just D3.
We've got a 9, haven't we?
Too bad. Any more, Tom?
So Josh Naz has said, so you guys know that it's a retreat. So it is retreat, but it's not a retreat, isn't it? I don't
It's
know.
an ability that goes off within 3 of the enemy. It's not a move. A move within 3 of an enemy is classed as a retreat.
Okay, so even though you are retreating, you're not retreating.
Look, there's no way to explain it.
Yeah.
The rules say that it's not a retreat. Like a designer's commentary clears up something that isn't worded beautifully in the book. But yeah, there's no like, I don't know. I mean, there's nothing to figure out. You know, if you know what I mean. It's like this is what it is.
Yeah.
So
Can you roll me a D3 hill on Alinda? Because she killed you with the bravery thing.
one.
So kind of like a ranged attack that is an ability, not a shooting attack. You can run and still do it.
It's a disengage, which is another rule that is written on the airships rules.
Yeah.
And it says it can retreat, which is part of in disengage, and then in the fly high bit it says can retreat and disengage. It's like, is a disengage always a retreat? Is what the question is really. And it says it's not. So when you fly high, it's not.
Do you want to roll for your mines?
But you can't disengage and move away from horrors. Sorry.
Do you want to?
Yes, sure.
I've done my charges.
Yeah, the Harrigan's already thing there. 2s. 2 of them.
Okay.
2 6s for you. I'll roll them for you.
Yeah, fine.
On the dread side. Sorry, if you can't get them.
8, 10, 12,
1 dies, mate.
16. Okay, so 16 Grims into those Thunderers.
Let's have it.
That's 1 unit up there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, there's like, yeah. You got a 2 inch reach?
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. You can get them all into 1. All into the big unit, yeah.
The untouched unit. Basically.
Yeah, sure.
Would you like to use any gold? Oh, you've used it, obviously.
One of these. That unit actually hasn't.
I thought, because didn't they use the wound roll before and they used wound roll then, no?
That used wound, they used wound, so 1 unit hasn't.
Okay.
Yeah, go on, reroll stuff.
But I'm re-rolling. Find one more. This is where the Grims do come in. When they come up against horde units, they are so good.
Yeah.
But, if you've heard Ian on the podcast before, he adores Grimgas Reapers.
Well, yeah.
Obviously, roll these on the table.
Sure.
There's a 3 in the middle ledger.
Roll on the tray on so everyone can see. Got to keep an eye on them.
So these are all roll to wound 3s.
What I will say, guys, if you want to see the lists and you want to keep track of what we're doing, we are on AOS Shorts. So link will be in the description. So check him out. He's a resource for all of us. So if you don't know who he is, AOSshorts.com.
What he's saved 5.
One red, so yeah. Ooh. Shall I take out your passes?
Oh, just not a good thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4.5.
4.5. We'll take that. We're going to scare you off the board. That's the Grim Gas Reapers done.
Okay.
You get to punch back into some Harridans with what you'd like to. Or some Grims if you want.
Yeah, Harridans. Let's do the unit of Thunderers you just attacked.
What's the chat's thought on Harridans?
1, 2, 3, 6 of them. Can't remember their combat profile.
I want to say
It's 1 attack, 4s and 4s.
4s and 4s.
Yeah, 1 attack, 4s. I remember now.
But you've got the bird, you know, the sergeant.
Yeah.
He does C3 attacks with rend, I think.
1 that he died because just casualties how it was there. 2.
Okay. All the Harridans.
Yeah.
4s.
Yeah.
We'll say both.
Cool.
Okay, we go with them. But your little, your lad with your chemist.
Yeah, he's affecting all but 2.
Yeah. So we'll just power them. Can't really get Ignis in your reach. So yeah, those 2 are out. So it's affected everybody that's in.
This lead him down.
Okay.
That's a unit.
Okay.
And this is a unit.
So 3 inches on this.
Yes.
So this one is out. They're not in any way.
Yeah. And then this one's out here as well.
Okay. So which is the 4 on leader. Okay. So 4 for the leader, 3 for the one that's out. So they're normal.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are they attacking 2 different units or the same?
Depends what you want to do, I think.
No.
They can all go on they can all go on that unit, but some of them have to go on the chemist.
No, the leader will put hers into the one in front of her.
Yeah.
The other guy will do them. So I'll do them and do the rest at the minus.
Sure.
So he hits those Thunderers, which have used the gold, right?
Yeah.
So this is the gold unit.
Yeah.
6 does gen another one.
Yeah.
3s, that's 3 at -1.
No rerolls here, so it kills the one that's injured and another one.
Okay, and that's him done. And then this is the normal one into the gold unit then. 2 hits, no 6s, 3s, none. So now we just do everybody else. Because he's got -1. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, no, 2 into them.
Yeah.
And then the chemist will just stand there, can't he? I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the Thunderers.
Yeah.
Because they can.
No,
and
4
then
into the chemist.
and those 5 into the chemist.
Okay.
So 5 into the chemist.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
So this is now 5s to hit.
Yeah.
But 6s are counts to 2. So we only get 1. So just 1 extra.
Mm-hmm.
So we did actually help you a lot there.
Okay, yeah.
And then 2 was
Yeah.
on him.
5s. He takes 2 wounds. Okay.
And then this is the 5 into the Thunderers.
Yeah. -1 as well, yeah.
So just 5 to hit.
Yeah.
And then 1
These
6.
Thunderers are going down.
So we did 1 more.
All through Battle Shock, probably, because they what bravery. Back unit's bravery
Bravery's horrendous.
5, and the other unit's bravery 6.
That made it -1.
This is on the
Front
one with the rerolls. So this is another one dies from that unit.
Okay. Your chemist.
Yeah, sure.
It's 2 4s and 4s.
He's focus or something, isn't he? 1. And then I've got the ironclad on my.
Full profile, so all your
I think it's
weapons.
8, isn't it?
4s and 4s. You are rolling 1s though.
Didn't get any. 3. There's all Harridans.
Yeah. 4s.
Yeah.
So all but 1.
Okay.
Then we can take our Deathless save.
Yeah.
Oh, just the final slap.
So Battle Shock. So this unit, that's everything, isn't it?
Yeah, you lost 5.
So this one has lost 5.
Minus
It's bravery 6. This unit.
-1 from
So
gold.
that's 8. This one hasn't used gold.
I thought they both have
Oh yeah, they've both used gold. One just has used it this turn.
So
that is 2 plus 5 is 7.
plus your
and
-1
bravery
from
6.
your
one
-1
more.
from Nighthaunt as well.
Yeah. So 1 more.
Okay. And then the other boys.
Yeah, they lost 6 this turn. So they have got 5 plus 6, 11 minus 11 minus, what did I say? 5, 6 more, so they're dead.
Do scare them away.
We do scare them off.
Okay. Because you failed Battle Shock as well with the Linda, I can add D3 onto it.
Yeah, sure.
So that Thunder unit is still there. 2 more.
Do 2 more mortals on them?
No, she has 2. So when you fail a battle shot test, and models flee, she adds D3.
Okay, got it.
If she's within 12,
nice.
Could be 6, but either way, that sergeant's doing good work.
It is
called. The cylinder. It is called.
Item 4. Yeah.
What have you scored?
Scores 1, 2,
Mortar
3, 4.
Oh no,
5, 6.
It's had 1, so you do 1 back.
That's 6.
It's had 1.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, quick turn, heal, move the 14 to the.
Coming in.
This can fly over here.
Here's a 9 stick for you.
9 away.
Do you want to come a bit closer? It's just an uncharging.
That's fine there. This guy moves and runs his 5 to get onto
Do you want to be here? Because I've got my block a charge.
Just put it wherever I can get it, mate. I just need to stay away from your stuff. That's fine.
I can only relocate to a Linda who can't teleport.
Yeah. I just need to sure I need to keep that alive for the other stuff.
I can only relocate to her.
Okay, so shooting.
We all saves people. This is when you remember your cogs.
This into that.
Yeah.
Used everything.
Can't believe I brought cogs. I've never used the +2.
5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 roll 1s.
Bloody hell.
All hit.
Well, that's not pleasant, is it? I think Michael might be dead, guys.
All wound.
4 rock re-rolling. I'm sure it'll be okay. So, more than half. That's good. 4s. Oh, only 2 fails? What's the damage? 2?
2, yeah.
So 4 here.
Yeah.
Now, he's taken 4.
Cool.
He's got 3 moves left.
Nice.
He's a 6 up, though. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, he's alive.
Damn it.
You're going to have to do with the big ship.
Sort of okay. I'm up again a 9. It'd be nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not going to bother shooting them over there. They'll just take these off this, so they can't retreat and get out or anything.
Yep.
So charge the Ironclad. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm going to hero one. Actually, it's not that good. And then charge the other one. 4.
You want to shoot your own cloud? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so start the combat phase. Bombs from the Ironclad.
Is it only when I charge you, or is it when you say charge?
No. As always. 2. It is a 2+. I'll just double check. But 2.
I thought against flyers it was more.
Doesn't change anything against flyers. It just actually works. Like loads of stuff didn't used to work on flyers last time, but they do now basically. So there's no change. 2 should be 2 more or 2 deathless saves, mate. Yes, +2 for bomb rack on him.
He's toast.
Okay, so I score 1, 2, 3, 4. Tom. 4. They all die in combat and other stuff.
You might be right. Minus 1.
That's fine. It's okay. He's got loads.
Turn 5.
4, 2.
I will, for the sake of time, stand and score. I can't relocate over here anyway because Olinda's over there.
You can't. You could.
I'm going to go kill your Navigator.
You're not going to kill that.
I'm having you now. I'm coming over. But I would charge him with the Harridans. That's it, really.
Yeah. So kill him with the Harridans with a quick move over
Just
here.
shove them in the middle. Yeah, that's fine.
Move Olinda with them.
Yeah, so she would run. She would run in behind them because of the tilt trunk.
Yeah.
But that's it. Just leave them on the objective. Stood here.
Yeah. So I'm going to keep my Ironclad alive. I'm going to keep my battle line alive, which denies both of his, and I still have to kill your heroes for my last play. So let's put them.
I'm not sure you can get both anyway.
Like that.
I suppose unless I failed loads of tilt
You
shrugs.
can fail loads of saves, can't you?
Well, if I failed my tilt shrug, yeah.
Yeah, 12. I can't go there because it's like 9 away from people, like rules of the game.
We're just speeding up, guys, to so we can take a lot more questions at the end, I think.
Yeah, I literally can't keep up with the scoring, so you just have to tell me what the end score is.
What? I need you to, because we don't.
Oh.
I just scored 6, and Ritchie scored 2.
So if you scored 6, you're on 32,
Yeah.
and
Ritchie scored
Ritchie's
3.
on 11.
Yeah, I scored last turn. I scored 6. Did you get that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I scored last turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, she rolled 7, but it's 11.
Yeah. Yes, it's 30-11 with 1 turn to go.
So it's all about auxiliaries now. Can Ritchie get 2 for 2? I mean, he can't, because the Iron can still be alive, so I'll take that. I am behind 1, aren't I, on the...
Well, I mean, the Ironclad could just charge into the middle of all those spooky ghosts, and then they have to attack, don't they?
There you go, you can be there. No, you can't be one way.
Okay.
Cool, you sound you.
Done. Right, shooting. So let's shoot all that guns at the Spirit Torment. We'll fire scatter, D6.
Look out, sir.
5.
Every time.
5 plus 4.
-1.
I've got no gold left anywhere. 4s, you roll 1s.
3 to wounds.
All of them.
Okay. 4 shrug.
Yeah.
Or 4 save. So 2 failed 2. 2 damage piece.
Yeah.
So death saves. Failed 6-4.
6-4.
I believe he's got 1 wound left.
Okay.
But I'll double check because sometimes there's always a Nighthaunt hero that has like 4 wounds.
Okay, so Torps at him, everything else at Alinda.
Okay.
Scatter at Alinda as well. 2, 4,
Yeah, it's fine.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14. This is at Alinda.
Yep.
4 ones. She's just got to look out here, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's not a monster.
Okay, just a few hits. Come on, now let's get this secondary done.
So
that many.
So
what's a shrug and wounds? Is it
2+? Yeah.
But wounds.
Yeah.
Okay. So armor save.
Yeah. So do my armor save first.
Yeah.
So it's a 4 up.
Yeah.
So we fail what last one?
So she takes 10.
So 3.
And they can't negate these once they go, can you?
No.
And is it models within?
But do I take my death save first and then shrug?
You take your death save first, yeah. And
so death save, I take past 3. Then these only shrug on a 2 up. So if I roll loads of 1s.
To models?
Yeah, to the unit.
Well, wait 1 sec.
I'll roll it anyway. I'm shrugging anyway. I didn't get any 1s. Sorrowborn Choir.
Yeah, so it's unit, yeah. So
Yeah.
I was checking if it was like,
No,
strung through.
So I lose 3, 6, 7 Harridans.
7 hands. Oh well, worth a shot.
So you've got to try.
Not finished yet though.
So 2, 4, 6, 7.
Yeah. And then Torps, 5s to hit the Spirit Torment. 1 hit.
So you need
3s to wound.
those wounds.
Yeah. Go on.
4 up for the torment.
Yeah.
I think he's built that objective the entire game.
Ah.
Save.
And then charge Alinda.
Yeah.
Got it.
Big 9.
No way. And bombs. Goes off. 4. 2. Damn, can't kill her.
Well, you got your attacks.
Yeah.
So she saves both.
Oh way. And then me attacks. I haven't killed the other one, so it doesn't matter. There you go.
Game over.
Game over. Well played, sir.
Nighthaunt victory against the Dwarden.
That was good, man. That was
Against
good.
the
Fun game.
boats.
Fun game. Fun
Yeah.
game. Well, yeah, man. I thought it was all right. I think you know, like obviously, and I about my tactics earlier on, but they panned out all right.
Fine. Yeah.
They were fine. Like
Yeah. If you get the priority,
you get some priorities and start scoring back. You know what I mean?
Losing those 2
I
other ones in a row.
had plenty of chances to win that, really. So it was all right. Like,
I did make
not wiping everything out there. So, like, you know, for you to
Yeah.
actually commit something real to that objective did suck on the first turn. And obviously, like,
3d6
I think also, like,
of the Arkanauts.
I couldn't believe I was still in a. I don't even know mathematically if I could then, but it racks up quick for me back as well, right?
Yeah,
Like
'cause
when
I
I
don't
get
get
my
anything.
you got any right,
Yeah.
and I start scoring 3s and all that stuff, but I didn't get that one back there, which was sucked. Like just that Alinda one. There's loads of
Alinda
times,
was on her
I
own.
could have won that
Yeah.
game. It was good.
Yeah, I've rolled enough 4-ups to keep her going. I've rolled a lot of 6s on the death save from her, so it kept her alive because she was on her own with no shrug.
Yeah,
which was a mistake by me, obviously, but I should have really thought I should have ran her because I only moved her. I should have ran her. So when they charged, tail back. You know, I didn't need her to be on her own. And I obviously had failed cogs there the turn before with all the failed charges, which was just annoying.
You didn't fail, Cogs, you just forgot.
No, that's how I tell it.
I need like this one here, where I killed her, and I get the prize. Hero gets out, takes the objective.
Well, if she goes down, it's
scores.
massive.
Heroes get out here, takes the objective.
Well, none of that comes over.
Yeah,
she goes down, and you're like, right, you've got no generals now.
Start to score these ones, and it really like they get stuck in the middle of the board on half movement from the navigator, like running around. So really, like loads of chances to swing that back.
Yeah, loads of swings.
Priority roll, couldn't get one. So
no, but I think my army needed it. Being a lower, I have to catch up to you, I have to chase you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I did need it. So the turn 2 one was obviously quite big because I wasn't on the objectives. I was just stood around. I think if you win that, you probably score a few more, shoot off another unit. So it was nice.
The turn 2 one was obviously really big, and you scored a lot of points, but you didn't win the game.
No.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't mind going first. Hopefully that sort of you could see that there's plenty of chances for me to take that double back later and punish you off the board.
If we flip reverse it for a second, if you do the vortex list, the only thing you can do is drop out some chain rasps.
Yeah,
which I'm fine with.
No,
I'd love to see that.
But
I mean, it doesn't.
But I think a lot of people really, really don't like to be able to go. Okay, you go first because I can deploy here, and you just say go.
I would score 8 though.
Oh yeah, you just I just bring your army up on every objective, right, and so you don't get anything.
Heroes,
everything. Just go here. Massive unit, massive unit, massive unit, massive unit. Whole fucking board's covered. Excuse me. The whole board's covered and we're off. So
yeah, and screen as well with the chain rasps so you could land.
Let's take some questions.
Yes. I've
got a question.
Okay.
Go on.
Would you rather we just ended it when we knew it was over or finish off with the little details? Anyway, let us know. And Tom, go.
Okay, so
we're trying to take loads of questions. Sorry, last week we didn't catch them all.
Yeah, we got loads of time.
Yeah. So Roger said, with the next Kharadron Overlords release, what new models would you like to see? More shooting, combat, or a new massive model? What would you like to see?
Kind of had the massive model in the Jungle suit guy, didn't you? He's quite big.
Yeah.
I'd like to see.
I'd like to see combat.
Yeah, I'd like to see more units.
Yeah.
Just for variants, right? It's always Arkanauts and Thunderers, or potentially Skyfarers.
I think nearly all of it sees play, which is good in this book.
Yeah.
I think nearly all of it sees play. I do think that's quite sweet. I'd love them to have a terrain piece or some endless spells of some sort as well. That'd be brilliant. Like if they get that at some point. They didn't get it in their book, so maybe they never will. But that would be cool.
I quite like the idea of a scout unit. You get 5 lads, they deploy in a terrain piece before the game that they've sent ahead of the expedition.
Yeah.
They radio in, saying it's clear, the gold's here, whatever.
Yeah.
And it gives the KO some kind of presence, on the board away from deployment. A bit like
Chameleon Skins.
Yeah, but also the Shadow Stalkers for Dr. K, something like that. A little scout unit, the small little dwarves, light armor, little scout packs.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be a really cool addition to the army.
Yeah,
nice.
I'd like to see a dreadnought type floaty, like a big dude.
Well, they do have dreadnought ships, don't they, in the tome?
Yeah.
They're referred to, but they're never. You have obviously tabletop because the Ironclad's the biggest ship they have, but actually in terms of the tome, that's like 3rd or 4th big ship. They've got they've got dreadnoughts and other stuff,
right?
Yeah,
which is quite cool.
If you didn't play the Sigmar D&D thing, you're on a massive one. You start off when you're flying in. Me and Raj actually did it for a
There you go.
But it's scheduled because everyone else had kids.
So. I want to say, is that Soulbound?
Soulbound,
yeah.
that's the one. Yeah.
That's good. That's great lore, loads of expands on it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sell it in our store as well.
There you go. So if you're interested in D&D, Sigmar themed.
Yeah. So Matt Lyons has said Harridans have really nice rules but janky models. I've always been impressed by Blade Guys.
Blade Guys, boss.
Yeah, I think a lot of the models are quite similar in this army.
I like the fact they've got roses in their hair. They've got
nice.
Sides literally as hands.
Yeah.
I'm big.
These are decent models, but I do agree the sword guys, the blade guys are the best.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Revenant's so cool with their metal vests on as well under the hoods.
So Raj again has said, have you guys used Listbot? I saw YouTube about them, AOS Coach the other day, and it looks interesting. Have you used Listbot?
I think no, but I've used JP's site for other things cool. I love where he's going with rankings. Beautiful. I think we really improve on maybe what we've got already even and change things around a bit. It's pretty cool.
I had a really good chat with Warhammer Weekly. I think it was last week or the week before. If you want to hear all about that stuff, This spot's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool what he's doing with that stuff.
I love it. I think it's brilliant because I like the idea of because the AI takes all the feelings out of it, which I love. But I tried it with my son's list, and it said that it wasn't wounds efficient, and it wasn't very good at objective scoring. And I was like,
I agree.
We need to talk.
Yeah, spot on.
We need to have a chat.
You can't be on objectives if you're dead, lads.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean,
No, he's got to strike up a nice balance of fun and competitive with what he's been working on.
Yeah,
so really good.
And the good thing with Listbot and JP is that you can just message him on Twitter, and he will message back, and he'll have a chat with you.
Yeah, lovely guy. One of the nicest guys you could play.
Yeah, fantastic. You played him at Warhammer World on the...
No, Ritchie did. With the horrors and horrors.
No,
Horrors on horrors.
They had duplicitous.
Trying to not kill each other. Like,
Yeah.
how to pile and not fight was weirdest game I've played. Because if you split, it was like helping the other person take objectives off. Don't kill anything, because if you split, he's got more models than me. It was awful.
No, didn't you play him the day before Heat 2?
Oh, I played him in Best About game.
Yeah. Legend.
Yeah. But he also he was at the Six Nations with Team Scotland.
That's right.
I didn't play
even
it.
though he's American.
Canadian.
Defector.
How dare you?
He's from the Americas.
Sure.
So Matt Lyons has said, for KO, I'd like to see something like Ogrin.
Nice.
Good combat, meat shields.
This it's set up for that, isn't it? Because they're like a mercenary army. They would hire help.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they could hire from a set race and then put armor on them.
He's more like, okay. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, be cool, yeah. So Josh Naz has said,
Hey, Josh.
I'm pretty keen on running Harridans and a Morngul. Now their -1 to hit has been buffed.
I can't remember what Mongol does.
So
God, that model
yeah,
was
it's got an aura
so
now.
good at one point.
Yeah, it's got an aura now. What I will say is I actually don't rate the Morgul too much because I think if you get more reliable Shade off, does the same job. The Morgul doesn't powerful units like it used to. It doesn't have the same similar heal. I think for his points, you probably just take in 10 chain routes or something to play objectives because he's only one model and he has to go off to do stuff. That said, though, if you've got a Morgul, cool model with the horse.
Oh, yeah.
He's still good. Like he's not
With the
bad.
horse?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's grappled,
he's
isn't it?
like,
Yeah, it's boss.
Also, the head goes really well on the new Dragony.
Yeah, I've seen that on
thing.
Twitter,
That's cool.
That looks so
It's
good,
It
right?
is a great fit. It's like she's sat on a Morgul.
I mean, it literally costs you an extra 40 quid for that head, but I think it's worth it.
Hey,
I think it's worth it.
that's what Photoshop's for. It saves you 40 quid.
That's right. So Aethercast Max has said, Ritchie, this one goes in the book.
Oh, the Book of Grudges.
Yes. Love to know what you guys thought of it and how I played it. Really interesting. It was a good, fun game. That they really challenged the character in that one. But
we were so close to signing a new partner, and now they just left us in the dust.
Yeah.
Floated off on the boat.
It's nice with the KO.
So a couple of just people saying good game and stuff.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, cheers. And thanks for hanging around till the end, guys.
Liliana said, thanks so much for the game. Enjoyed it and learnt a lot from chatting you guys. Hopefully we'll catch you next time. Subbed and followed on Insta for now.
Yeah,
Thanks so much, Liliana.
Every week you can always watch it back if you can't watch it live, but leave a comment in the comment section because if you can't interact with us, we will get back to you if you've got questions.
Absolutely.
We still look at it, so
Absolutely. And like I say, if you don't have Twitter, then Insta's a good option. But
yeah, or on Insta, just drop a comment in the chat, and you'll see we normally put up the shows a week ahead of time, so you'll know if you subscribe to the channel, you'll know that it's coming.
Yeah,
because it'll be set up.
So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys.
Oh, excellent. Well, look, if you are still tuning in, next week we're going to have our last game where we are now. Yeah. So we're going to be probably just wrap up, could do the whole season thing. So we'll be wrapping up season 1 next week, and we're going to be playing Lumineth Overlords, which I'll be commanding against the Daughters of Cain.
Which I'll be commanding for the first time.
Yeah.
So
I'll be second time on Lumineth. I don't want to take Techless, but I'm probably going to have to because of painting stuff. So yeah, I think it'll be a God versus God matchup, Marathi.
Depending on how you feel about coherency, I do have some small heroes played for you.
Yeah, okay, maybe.
So, yeah, I've got some other nice.
I have to see what we've got because
you can use Eltharion.
I could use Eltharion. No, don't know. Well, I'll write some Lumineth lists to come.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've just got a few of the new models on, so we'll be featuring some of the new stuff. There'll be some of the Wind Chargers, the Law Seeker, things like that, along with probably just Techless and some bits and that. So
and the Shrine. We're going to have the terrain piece people.
So that is next week. Yeah. And then after that, we're going to have at least a week off while I move into a new studio.
Oh, of course, we go up to the second. If you haven't seen it, we've got space upstairs now.
Big upgrades all around there. Lots of changes for us, moving away from how we've been running the stream. It's going to change drastically, but still same format. Still us talking to you guys. Still the same cameras, all that sort of things as well. But we're a lot more fluent, a lot more things to help Tom keep up, and a few better camera shots and stuff like that. Some upgraded gear, some DSLR cameras, DSLR, whatever they are.
Oh, I don't know, mate. You're looking at me like I know.
Would you say we're flying high upstairs?
Yes.
There you go.
Yes. It's going to be great. So really excited to spice it up for season 2. And
which we have so many fun plans for.
Yeah, we've got some good plans. And
plus season 2 features me.
Yes.
Tom will be on the table for games. Yeah.
Oh, more than a few games, and we're hoping Ian is going to be joining us as well. So
I'm trying to remember what our plans are now, but that's absolutely correct.
Yeah. Look, if you do follow us on Facebook, be able to keep to date on YouTube, be able to keep to date. That was 1,000 subs now, so we've got the community tab, so I'll be able to post updates and votes and really all things like that. Yeah. So thank you so much. Please shop at JustPlayGames.uk if you want to make your next hobby purchase, Games Workshop, hobby supplies, whatever you want, we've got it here. Fast shipping, great service. Thanks very much for watching. Thank you, Jim, for coming on.
Yeah,
thank you, Tom, for producing for us. Yeah. Really appreciate it. Great game. Really enjoyed that. Big win for the Nighthaunt.
The only win.
Catch you all next week.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.